OBS reconnection stable. Let's see, Discord, close window. I didn't know there was a test. Shell bell by. Man, I gotta learn how to pronounce that. Connection. How do I get back in the chat? How do I get back in the thing? Where was I? I was in a thing. I was in a thing. Where was I? I was in a weird place. How do I get back there? Hello? Where was I? I was somewhere. I was talking. Well, where was I? Late night talks. Whatever. I'm just joining a voice chat. Which voice chat? Okay. Oh my goodness, how do I do this? I got confused. Late night talks. Check. Hello? Anyone here? Late night talks? Oh, hello?
Hello?
Oh, you guys are there. Oh.
Oh, your mic got...
Yeah, your mic sounds a lot different. It sounds like
using
you're on
the
your phone.
wrong- Yeah. Or webcam mic.
All right, let's see.
Something happened.
What do we do? I might have just broken everything, so...
So what
Okay.
happened? Did your power go out or something?
don't ask me. Our internet is stupid. I've been meaning to fix it.
Happen.
LA Internet Classic.
Yeah.
Let's see. Audio properties. Check. Microphone. Engano.
So your mic on stream is fine. It's just on the Discord call, it sounds like you're talking into a tin can or something.
Let's see. Can two devices, can Discord and OBS use the mic at the same time?
Yes. That should be no issue.
Where was I? Discord. Then we go into voice and audio, input device, Engano. Check. Test.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
It worked.
Stream
Did it
mic
work?
sounds the same to
Oh yeah,
me.
okay, it worked. Yeah, it should be all good now.
I need to see pictures of people. How can people? I need to see pictures. What do people look like?
A lot of people don't want to share it. I mean, if you have your own Discord, you could have like a channel for like, the selfie channel or something.
Yeah. Like in
Simon
Nancy's
is
channel,
cute,
she has
apparently.
one.
I mean, I can send you a picture of me if you want.
If you make a
But
Discord, people might share their selfies.
Yeah, most people on Twitch, I find, I don't think they will, but I mean, that's up to
This
them,
is
I
not
guess.
fair. It's like one way. You guys can.
Yeah, it's true.
This is not fair. How am I supposed to talk to someone when I don't know what they look like, but they know what I look like? That's crazy.
I'll send you a picture of me. I was at a wedding, so I look too fancy, but there you go. Don't show it on stream.
I won't.
It.
I don't even know where it went. Where did it see?
Top left, you have to click on like the DMs again.
Yeah. Okay. I clicked on the DMs. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, cool. Nice. That's so much easier. Simon, now I know you look like. Awesome. By the way, Simon looks super cool.
There you go.
You guys can't see it, but it's so interesting when you don't know what they look like and then you know what they look like.
Yeah. And then it's also really weird when you meet them and it's like...
Yeah.
You can see, if you look in the chat now, you can see like Neil typed a non-English word because I just set up the bot. So that will show you like how long they got timed out for and what reason. You see that in your chat right now?
Wait, I'm not sure if I see that.
Will it show him in chat arena? It should, right?
It should.
That it was removed.
So if like people use like any not English alphabet letters, they will automatically be timed out because you don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
It might be something bad.
I'm just pointing it out so you like don't get alarmed that you see like Fossabot timed out, etc. for like some.
What does timed out mean?
Just there, like, imagine like a 5-minute chat block. Like they can't say anything for like a few minutes or a few seconds. The
Hmm.
timeout is just if someone did something bad, you put them on timeout like a little kid. You put no, you tell them to sit
Yeah,
down for
yeah.
10 minutes and be quiet. Kind of.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
We are Fukura interns. I mean,
Yep.
if you guys want to learn stuff, how old? What's the age range? Can you guys tell me your ages at least? I
Just
feel
ask
like
chat how old are you?
or
And
yeah, how old are
We could
you
run a poll.
guys? Oh,
Can
okay.
also
All
run a
right, all
poll.
right.
Wait, can I run a
You don't
poll?
have to type ever. I mean, they can hear you. I hope so.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Now you have
Uh,
you just read everything and then see, and then you can.
okay, okay. 29, 30, 35, 27. Okay. I am 38.
I'm 30, but I'm young.
Okay.
Yeah, Mitch for sure.
29. Okay, cool. Okay, okay. Wait, am I the oldest one here? Oh my goodness, I'm the oldest person here. 38. Arduan.
So you're not old, but in Twitch terms, you're kind of like a grandpa. It's like,
It's true.
yeah, for Twitch, you
Grandpa.
are kind of
There are
old.
there are people who are way older though.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
there-
older
there's-
than
old.
everyone here.
There's literally old people who like are like 70 who like are on Twitch.
Oh, 40. Okay, we got someone that's 40.
Yeah, and there's like people that are 80 and streaming, but it's like I would say the average is like 18 to
Yeah.
35, I guess. Is like the usual.
Who's the
age
youngest
range.
person here?
Chat, don't say you're 12 or younger, or
Oh yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
is
It's not
against terms of service. Yeah, you have to be
Great,
13
great.
to use Twitch.
I feel like in this chat, because it's mostly Leslie's chat, I'm assuming
yeah,
anyways,
25.
they're probably not
Okay.
going to be much really old, but
Everyone's
it depends
about
really.
anyone here between 20 and 30, 20 to 40. Okay, that makes sense. Lemon Square 20.
'Cause I feel like
Wow.
like the average like 16-year-old is not that interested in like what you're doing. They're more like into gaming stuff, like I don't know, more high energy things. So it's like I guess usually older
Oh.
people are here.
Yeah,
like
no, it
to
does
chat
help.
more.
Like, because I feel like if I was talking to someone that's like 20 years old or younger, I would do different stuff. You know,
Yeah.
if they're like, someone's 16, holy smokes. Actually, I just had this like, my friend Gil, he's like a, I don't know, he's got like 2 kids. And so his daughter needed to like shadow someone for work, for school, something like that. If her school asked them to shadow someone, so she was with us for like a whole week. So I got to expend like a whole week with someone that was like, I don't know, 14 years old. That was really interesting. They're like completely normal. I don't know how to explain it. Like they're like a full-grown adult. Like I don't know how to explain it, but
Yeah.
I thought, yeah,
Yeah,
this is pretty
younger people
smart.
feel a lot older now than they used to, I guess.
Yeah,
That's a very old thing to say.
Like when I
somehow.
was 14, I was just dumb as bricks and played games all day, and that's it.
no, this girl
It's
was
like-
like so confident. She like, I was surprised. She's really smart. Yeah. She watches. Yeah, I don't know what you know. She was kind of. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but she was kind of into. She was into what we were doing. But I do think crafting has. I wouldn't even say crafting. But I do think making things has a lot of potential.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
Agree.
like you know, there are like really high levels of fabrication that I think could be really fun to explore. That that I don't know. It just seems fun.
Yeah. And it's like I bet you could do stuff that no one else has done on Twitch.
I agree.
Yeah.
Just have to figure out what you want to do. Like even what you did with Leslie, like making the trophies, that was pretty unique. So if you have another project, like I think you said
I
you
want to do a
want
cafe.
make like the
I
cafe
wanna
is
make a-
fun idea.
because we were on stream and then she was that little downstairs area.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, I want to make a little cafe.
And you could also stream like all the progress of making it, like making I don't know designs for it, making
Yeah.
food, trying it out.
Mm-hmm. Do I need a license for that? Well, okay, I wouldn't have it open to the public necessarily. I mean, if I
Yeah, if it's
did,
just with friends.
that would actually be kind of fun to get, like food permitting license. Like I could do that on stream too, or I'd love to get my food handler's permit and your city. I mean, it's a little bit of work, but that could be fun.
That also sounds like a lot of personal information that you have to give for that, so that is kind of scary. Like, I don't know.
True.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. I mean, like, yeah. Are
Like,
you gonna go to?
it is on
open
the
source?
internet for everyone to see, so yeah, kind of have to be
Good to
careful.
know. Yeah. Foo cafe foo's caf. We're gonna open sauce. I would love to go, but it's so far. It's like all the way in NorCal. Great pair of first streams. Very few streams do that. I haven't seen enough streams, but I think it's funny because everyone's in their own bubbles. Like streaming is in their own
Yeah.
bubble. Like in my world, what I do is I wouldn't say normal, but like if I walk outside, like there's someone sculpting like 10 feet away from me. And if I take a left, someone is like making some other art projects. And if I go down another 15 feet, someone's doing taxidermy. Like in the world I am in, everyone's making stuff all the time. So it's actually like really normal for us.
And it's like, for us, that is really unique. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone sculpt anything, so it's like,
Yeah, true.
Interesting.
Completely different
How do you
hobbies.
pronounce Shelby's name? I just keep wanting to say Shelby.
yeah, you can just
Shel-
say Shelby. Her name is Shelby, so
Oh, she was helping us on the when we were sewing.
Yeah, she does
Shelby,
that
thank
kind
you
of
for that.
thing.
she's
Um,
pretty crafty, so she knows.
Dude, you just doxed yourself? What does that mean? I mean, I know what that means, but what does that even mean?
No, you're fine.
Look, guys. There's nothing
That's also-
special. There's only one place like that in LA. What does that even mean? Whatever. I sew in costume shops. Oh, okay. Call it a sew in costume shops. Oh, got it.
But there's usually, like, when there's a lot of people watching, you have like probably someone that has done most of the stuff you want to do,
Yeah, that
so
was
they can
super
help.
cool.
But then a lot of the time, you have people that have no idea that just say random stuff, and yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of
It's kind of
trolling.
hard to figure out. Like either people like
Yeah.
really are. There are some people that just really know what they're doing, or they can at least Google it. But you can't really. I mean, I guess you can Google things while. I guess you could. Yeah, I don't know.
People are
Um,
fast with it, so yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just gotta think for yourself and see if you want to trust a person or not.
Mhm.
Most of the time, they just want to troll you and mess stuff up. But
Yeah.
a lot of people are also really nice. So.
Yeah. If you're skilled enough at Googling, you can do anything. This is true. I kind of hate following their directions sometimes. I just like to I feel like as a kid, you're forced to like read the instructions. I just want to like get started.
Yeah, just want to jump in.
Yeah, I just want to make it, I'm
Yeah.
okay breaking it. I just want to like try something. And by the time I break it, I kind of get a sense like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to do that. I just don't like the rules. Too many rules.
But I feel like that's also really good for streaming because you can just do it, and if you fail, then you learn with your chat, and chat can see, and it's just a learning experience for everyone. So it's
Yep.
it's also a good
Yeah.
quality.
No, totally. And I think like when you do that a lot, you get an intuition of how something's going to work.
Yeah,
If you always follow the
sure.
instructions, you don't really like think, you don't really use your brain.
You're not good on your own. You're good at following instruction. It's like
Exactly.
two
But
different
you gotta
skill
like
sets.
think. You gotta like look at something like, how would you make this? And then yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Test it.
exciting to watch if there's a fear of failure sometimes. Like, it's almost sometimes better to watch someone who, like, there's a chance that something might go wrong than someone who's just, like, a master at it. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Sometimes when someone's a master, or they just skip the steps, I actually don't mind. I guess that's what makes live streaming kind of interesting. Like, there's a ton of things I like to do that I only half know how to do. But you don't really get to. I mean, and my sister doesn't know how to do anything, which is really funny.
Yeah,
That's,
that's why
like,
it's funny when she does,
ridiculous.
like she does it because there's always like a chance. Like you never know. Same thing with just you
She's
doing
been
something you've never done.
she's been playing games for way too long. She needs to get up and do something. Like, she needs to go and learn some skills. I don't know. Among Us is not a skill. That is not a life skill. We need to go and fix some of that.
But Among Us and making content at the same time. That is-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Foos cuts.
You-
She cuts
you could
people's
say a
hair.
lot of-
Oh,
I mean, no, we don't talk about that.
Yeah,
It's
we don't.
not a skill. It's,
We pretend. Yeah, that doesn't exist.
it's more torture.
I think that it's a skill that she's ambitious enough to do it. That itself is a skill. And I think that's not everyone can get in front of a camera, cut someone's hair, and not know what they're doing. That's
And then
yeah.
she's good at making things funny, so you can. It's kind of like a comedian that is live streaming daily life. You can see it kind of like that.
Yeah.
But like just like her, like just like in terms of your stream, like it's good to watch you like not know how to do something, then go through the process of learning how, and sometimes you fail along the way, and it's most people aren't gonna like make fun of you for screwing something up. Like they're along for the ride, like whether you can do it or whether you cannot. So it's like that's what Leslie's good at. She doesn't fear failure. So like I think that's a good trait to have, I feel, as a streamer.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Her true skill is storytelling. That is so true. And it's so funny because my dad is incredible at storytelling. Like one of the best storytellers ever. And I remember as a kid, I had always watched him tell stories, I don't know, at dinner tables, different things. And he always just knew exactly what to say, when to say it, how to say it. And yeah, I think it's like somehow Leslie learned that. And her memory is really good too. Like, it's like shocking. Like when she recalls a story, it's like it's like she's just like watching a movie in her head. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, that is what. I think also that's the skill you learn from streaming. Like you learn how to make
sure.
a story interesting. And it's
I
like
mean, some people are cut out for it, and some people are not.
Yeah.
Like, it takes a long time. Like
Yeah.
I've seen some streams of Leslie like way like in 2016 where they're just like horrendous.
overloading or something.
It says reconnection successful. That's what it says.
Oh, that's not very.
Did
Now
we
it is
reconnect?
reconnected.
Reconnection success. Wow, good to know. This is really helpful.
Yes. So when your internet dies or your PC dies, you have like 90 seconds or like 120 seconds or something, and then your stream automatically dies.
Okay.
So you have some time that it recovers.
It puts it like as a viewer, it puts us into a disconnect protect screen where it's just like a blue screen with a plug or something, and then it normally triggers like when like a sudden loss of whatever, like you said, like if the PC like blue screens or the internet immediately cuts out, it'll put it into that screen, and then if you connect within a certain time period, it won't create another VOD, which is the most important, because you don't want to have it where there's like 6 VODs or like videos of the stream like that you can go back to of like the same stream. Like you don't want that. You always want it in like the same VOD. So connecting back during that time is pretty important, I'd say, if possible, of course.
Got it. Is this chat broken too? Did I break the chat?
It
Test.
should be
No,
fine.
it's
Everything
good.
should be fine again.
Nice.
Yeah, most people probably might need to refresh the stream, so it's like if if your internet dies, sometimes people get more delayed, and then they have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
refresh the stream, so it's fine again.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I see. Got it. Nice. Print is half done. Is it? Let's take a look at this print.
52%.
How do I make it bigger? Full screen mode. Print is half done. Block for vacuum. Yeah. Do you guys have 3D
Well, like, even
printers?
No, I don't have
No.
enough room for that.
I would like one, but I don't have the money for it right now. But eventually, you
Hmm.
might get one.
Yeah, you should get this Bamboo Lab. They make some great ones. You could crop that screen and size it up. Okay, let's try that.
But like even
Crop.
this, like you could technically, since you like cameras, you could like technically put a physical camera, or like buy the 3D printer and have that as like another scene or something, like in the corner. You know,
There's
Oh, yeah.
so
you
much.
could just utilize like your camera, and use like that, the fact that you like all that, and just like use
You
them.
What could be another fun stream idea is to make like a commercial with like streamers and like use your robot arm and show stream how it works.
Oh,
If you can
okay.
somehow like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
you could.
yeah.
I don't know if you can. I have no idea about the arm, but you could probably plug the
Yeah. I mean,
camera on
that's what
your
I
arm
do
in
for a living.
PC.
I
Yeah,
shoot
so that's something
commercials.
like that's really unique. I don't know if someone else has an arm like that streams. So it's like
Yeah.
you could go through the
Um,
progress and make, I don't know, make a made up product and, you know, go from product making to commercial making, and then
Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't even have to be other streamers. It can just be you. It's like
yeah,
people just want to see cool stuff.
and like you have a lot of people here and they're here to see like what you do and what you want to make. So it's like
yeah.
whatever
By the
you
way,
do, they are probably interested in.
don't buy a bamboo if you have way too much money, unless you have way too much money. Is bamboo expensive? I thought it was like a really cheap printer. Wait, what? I thought it was like the cheapest one. What? If start with bamboo A1 mini? They make cheaper ones than that? Oh my goodness, don't buy the cheaper one than that. There's no way, guys. No. You don't want to be that frustrated. Here's the thing. I optimize for frustration. I just don't want to be frustrated, and I need this thing to work. And 3D printing has got to be one of the most frustrating things. But I get it. A huge sale. Yeah, exactly. There's a big sale. ATM for Creality one. Creality. Oh yeah, they have one. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like I can see how, depending on what you put out there, you'll attract certain people. Like,
Yeah.
you have like like the community you have. What's Leslie's community like?
What a
It's just-
question.
Is it like gamers?
It's gamers. It's just a very, I guess it's like a safe space for a lot of people. It's very nice and like wholesome community. It's like that. I don't know.
It's like I wouldn't say we're gamers because Leslie's not the best gamer. I mean, I think she
Yeah.
would agree with that. So I don't know, Leslie. I don't know.
I think
That's-
it's kind of hard to describe for us.
It's a good one. She did good.
Yeah.
She did a good job. I mean, that's why people still watch her 10 years later, even though she's horrendous at 99% of games.
Yeah,
Like, it takes a certain personality to be able to do that, and that's what's hard to do. That's what's hard to do now. It's hard to start streaming.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I mean, she's just like being herself.
Yeah. And that's like
uh,
a lot of people like that. Like, that's
she's just like,
yeah.
She's just flow of consciousness. Whatever comes to her mind, she's just saying it out loud, which I think
Yeah,
a lot of
exactly.
us do, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm not entirely sure of how everyone else thinks, but the way I think, sometimes I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm just reading my own mind, and just whatever comes out just comes out. I don't really think. Sometimes I just don't think. Find. I think
But we see a
Twitch is
lot of
about
that.
finding-
We see a
yeah.
lot of that.
Authenticity is quite important. Yeah. I think about finding people
Like-
that matches your vibe. Yeah.
Everyone's different though. Like everyone does their own thing. What
There's
works
also-
for her doesn't work for others, and what you
Yeah.
know. It's,
And then for viewers, it's also like some people just come whenever she plays like Valorant or something, or some are only there for like talking parts. It's like everyone wants something different from streams. So it's like kind of hard to say that community is like that.
Mhm.
It's,
everyone's situation is different too. It's like, I feel like, I mean, I feel like I can say this is like, I feel like you're in a situation where like you don't have, like some people stream because they have to make money to like make a living. It's like, I feel like you're in a situation where like it's not like required. So like that's something you can like leverage where like you don't have to stream every single day for 7 hours a day. You know what I mean? You can like stream when you want,
Oh.
like
Yeah,
when
it's
you
like a
feel
hobby.
inspired.
That would totally
Yeah.
change it. Like if that was your job.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's why I feel like a lot of new streamers. That's what they're doing. They're like
They're, like,
they're trying to be
grinding.
that. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah. I mean, I'm.
it's hard to do that and make good stuff.
Mhm.
there's a lot of people that
Yeah.
they go live every day 8 hours because they have to pay rent with it. So it's like very different than.
You gotta enjoy it
man.
because that's what
That sounds-
You for
people
sure
like
gotta
doing.
have fun with it. That it's like people can tell if you do something you like.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
You'd be
I get that.
surprised how much the chat can like almost like feel through the watching. Like you can see like you're just have miserable, and it's like then they're miserable, then they just like it's all about what you put out. That's
Yeah.
what you get back.
A lot of times people do come off as disingenuous. Yeah. Some streamers are locked into certain games because because they will lose most of their viewers if they
Yeah, that's true.
oh
That's true.
that's stressful. Like
There's a lot of like, for example, League of Legends pro players that if they don't play League, they lose like 80% of their viewers, and it's just
wait, people
It's
like
kinda you-
League? I thought
Yeah.
people hate League. Wait, I'm confused.
no.
People
League is
Some-
still one of the biggest games. So a lot of people play it, but they hate it at the same time. It's like a love-hate
Oh my goodness,
relationship.
that's crazy. Why oh yeah. Interesting.
But League is still probably the biggest game on Twitch, and like in
Mm.
general, one of the biggest games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that actually turns into a job then. I
Yeah,
mean,
it is.
I just
Like,
want to like.
most people
I think. So can I just like, let's say I just want to like, talk to people. I can just
you
have
can
a
do that.
Discord, and then just
Mm.
go on it and talk to people.
you
On
that-
stream or otherwise, like on stream, it's a little bit different because you don't know who's in there.
Why
Like,
do I
yeah.
see so many clips where everyone's just talking to other people though?
because
It's-
they're friends. Like
yeah,
they
it's like
know.
friends, other streamers.
Yeah. Okay.
Most people-
99% of
yeah.
it is their friends.
I mean, if you
I mean-
go like outside streaming and people come up to you that watch you, that is different. But like, if it's in voice calls, it's like 99.9% is just other
Got it.
streamers or friends.
I mean, I'm sure there are smaller streamers who like do that. Like they invite their viewers into chat. I mean, Leslie did sub interviews for years and years and years where she invited people into chats
Whoa, really?
for video calls where they would
Yeah,
get
that
on
sounds great.
video.
That's what I
and-
want to do.
You can do that.
Yeah, you just always
wait.
gotta be careful with people.
Yeah,
like,
just got to
yeah.
be careful because people will do dumb crap
Oh, I see.
and they can get
Leslie
you in
used to do
trouble. So it's
sub interviews. Did she interview you guys?
yeah, I did one
Huh.
like in I think 2019 or something.
it's always a risk for things like that. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's as long as you react appropriately, I think it's okay.
Yeah,
Like,
you
if,
just
like,
gotta
if-
make sure you like quick to like if they show something bad on their camera, for example, you just have to hide it real quick. Or
I
if
see, I
they
see.
start saying bad things, you just mute them.
Yeah, obviously you can't stop everything. So you just you be like, oh, you close it down, and then it's like that's done.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You can't go back in time, but you just have
Yeah.
to do what you can do. But yeah, like you could do that. You can invite people and chat with them, like you are doing with Simon and me. But most of the time, it's not realistic. I feel. I mean, maybe it is, but
Yeah.
like outside of streaming, like if you're not streaming, you could make a Discord and just talk to people if you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
and also
Interesting.
most of the time you just talk with chat. Like you could just sit there for an hour and just ask chat questions or say, chat, ask me whatever you want to ask, and then just
Okay.
basically
Yeah.
have a conversation with
Do
a
you
lot of
guys have any
people.
questions? I just asked chat right now. Do you guys have any questions? Let's see. You would get along with Michael Reeves, William Osman, backyard scientist. I've seen clips of Michael Reeves. Dude, that guy is awesome. I don't know William Osman, backyard scientist. I feel like I've seen clips of him, but I'm getting mixed up with the Slomo guys. Basically, the whole open source crew. Are they all friends? Open source crew. Basically, the whole open source crew be down to hang out in person. What does that mean? Do you know them? Downlime? Are you friends with them? I want to meet them. Did you ever consider changing career paths? Did I ever? You know, it's an interesting question. Did I ever consider changing career paths? I feel like, man, yeah, I think about that all the time. I've done video. I started in like shooting weddings in the very beginning, to make money at least. I was like doing music videos, skate videos, and I started doing weddings in the very beginning, and that was like the worst thing ever. You just like such a high stress environment. I had like no money, so like, you know, like I didn't have enough memory cards. I didn't have enough batteries, so you just like transfer the memory cards like on the day of during the wedding. Is like so bad. And then yeah, and then I started making like, I don't know, commercials. I made some movies. I actually knew a lot of the YouTube people back in the day. I did a lot of YouTube videos. Did you ever? And anyways, it's always been changing. Like, I mean, I'm even like, this Twitch thing is like fascinating, you know? Like, I just like kind of go wherever my intuition is, like whatever seems the most interesting. I'm not really super attached to like, what do I do? How did I get into what I do? I don't even know. Oh, I was making skate videos. Like, yeah, I was making a lot of skate videos, and then man, what happened? YouTube videos? I don't know. It's just all, there was a bunch of Asians back in the day that made videos. There's this guy, Kev Jumba, Michelle Fan, Ryan Higa. Wow. David Choi. I've shot so many David Choi music videos. Kevin, yeah, dude, I know Kevin very well. I mean, I haven't talked to him in years, but we spent like 3 months in Hawaii together. Yeah. Do you ever work with Jason Chen? Yes, of course. Man, I shot a lot of Jason Chen videos. Man, I haven't seen him in a while though. Oh my goodness, so funny. Yeah. How did I still working for Ryan back in the day? Ryan, you know, I actually haven't worked with Ryan that much. I must have shot like just. I worked with Kevin a bunch, so that ended up. I kind of by association I worked with Ryan. Any skate videos at big companies? Oh no, this was just me with my friends. Nothing too fancy. Ryan streams. I have seen that. Yeah, Ryan does stream. Yeah, we should all play something. Man. It's also really weird answering questions and then it's just quiet. Silence. What are you making right now? Ooh, what am I making? Well, I made this vacuum adapter. Okay, let's see. Let's show you guys. How do I show you what I'm making right now? Home, open, default, project. Okay, yes. So let's see. What am I making right now? Now I just got to put on Fusion. Okay. Well, I'm learning this software. Okay. So this is what I'm making right now. This is for my Festool vacuum. It fits in here. This is going to be really hard to explain. But basically, I bought this bandsaw, this really cheap bandsaw from Harbor Freight. And then I needed a way to put the vacuum right up. So the bandsaw, this attaches right to underneath the bandsaw table. This goes under. And then, let me see if I animated this. I think I did. Okay, so then it just kind of slots in like that. And then once you're like that, then move. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Okay, never mind. Let's not do that. They're gonna break it. Anyways, this piece, it goes in here, and then the vacuum goes in here, and the bandsaw blade goes right in the middle here, and this attaches to like a metal bracket that's already there. So basically, it vacuums up the blade. Yeah, and that's actually what we're printing right now. Over here, bamboo, that's what this guy is. So you'll see this little block is actually the same as this block right here. It's just upside down. Yeah, and then that will go over here. So that's what I'm working on right now. Dust management. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm making. And I'm also just trying to learn this software. It's actually a pretty cool software. Fusion, and it's free if you're not making money off it, which I am not. So, what's cool though is there's also like softwares where, I forgot what it's called. There's a browser-based one. Oh, 13 minutes? Really? What? That fast? Wait, where is it? How are you guys seeing that? Really? How do I see it? Bamboo. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, this thing's almost done. What software are you modeling with? This is Fusion. I learned this 2 days before I streamed the last time. Yeah, there's a browser-based animation, and that would be cool because then if you guys can help me animate, then that would be awesome. Wait, are you guys still in this chat too? Simon and Mitch?
Yeah.
Wait, was it Mitch?
Yeah,
Just letting
we're
you
here.
do your thing. Like,
Oh, nice.
If you
nice.
need us, we're just gonna chill in here for until you want to go, or if whatever.
And
then
don't feel obligated. I'm just I don't know what I'm doing here.
I mean, you're doing the streaming thing. You just talked with your chat for 15 minutes. You didn't need
Yeah.
us, so
Nice.
if you need us, we're just chilling, and then we'll go back in
yeah.
the chat, and then you can ask us there. Whatever.
yeah, we can just head out here, leave the call, and we talk to you in chat. So that's how it usually is.
Okay. Wait. If I click on, just curious, if I click on another discussion, a voice chat, do other people go in? Does that make
It
sense?
might, yeah. This one is just a hidden one, so only us can see it. But if you go to like an open one, there might be people. But then
Okay.
it's also, again, there might be anyone
But-
can join pretty much
yeah.
and
But
talk.
I
they'll
doubt that would happen
probably-
in here, but yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably be nice. So which one should I join? If I join like Game Room 1, Late Night Talks, we should go to Late Night Talks.
Probably late night talks, yeah.
I would be careful with that. But people here are nice.
Yeah,
Right?
there might also be like 50 people joining at the same time.
No,
and
there's
that's
no way.
a
There's
lot.
probably going to be like 3 people.
There might.
I'm just going to click it and see what happens.
Okay.
But
Good luck.
yeah. Wait. Okay, so it's Simon and do you go by
Mitch.
Mitch?
Mitch is fine. Mitch,
Yeah,
General
thank
Mitch.
you
doesn't
guys
matter.
so much for setting this up, helping with everything. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you didn't. I totally just started streaming and you guys jumped in. So super appreciate.
It's fine. If you ever
Yeah.
need us, you if you need some help, you just let us. We'll be chatting still, obviously. But like, if you need any other help, just shoot us a message. We'll be happy to help.
You
Yeah,
can always
and
message us on
obviously,
Discord or Twitch or
yeah, and no pressure. I'm just tinkering. So yeah, but once again, thank you so much. I'm gonna jump into
Yep.
this late night talks and see if anyone else joins.
Yeah,
and I
Alright,
can
have
like
fun.
people.
we're gonna be
Okay,
watching
thank you guys
stream,
again.
and if you need anything,
Okay,
we're
come
here.
on.
Peace.
All right. See ya.
See
Okay,
ya.
now go to this one. Hello. Anyone else here? Anyone else want to join this one? Check, check. Check, check. Oh, okay. Nobody's here. Oh, well. Well, we tried. Am I in like a locked out one? Okay, we check out if you want to join Discord. Chat if you want. Chat if you want to join on Discord. Head to Leslie's server. Social interactions. No people can join that one. Oh, okay. Okay. We got to join a different one. I see. How do I join one where they can talk? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I just want to talk to somebody. People are shy. They're all locked. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Those channels aren't locked. We're all introverts. It's easy. See, you guys can text. Now I'm trying being on the camera. I feel like this is unfair. This is an unfair relationship because I don't know what you guys look like or sound like. And you guys know what I look like and sound like. They just have permissions on them, I think. If talking was easy, we'd all be streamers. Yeah, I'm trying to level the playing field. Exactly. That's what we're trying to do here. What is this? All right, fine. I get it. Welcome to parasocialism. Yeah, that's an interesting concept. I'm telling you guys, it's so weird to like know you guys, but not know anything. It's also because I'm watching modding Tina. Multitasking. Oh, is Tina on? How do I watch her stream? Can I watch her stream on my stream? Is that a thing? Over time, you'll get to know some of us. You can. How do I do that? Okay. I can pull up her stream on my stream, right? Okay. Just open Twitch. Okay, let's do that. Let's see what Twitch. Okay.
Wondering, I actually got this from
Okay, now open
that
it.
one
Her stream
shoot
as a
with
source.
Ray. So there's
How do I
that.
do this?
I gotta put this light skin on
Window capture?
one of these little coatings. Tina merch one.
Double
I would
voices
love that
in my ear. Oh,
one
sorry,
day.
guys.
Love the earrings. I got them on my birthday.
Sorry, guys.
The jewelry
I'm just trying things.
stream.
Media
I
source?
got it then. That's when
Window
I got
capture.
it, and it was
I mean, I'm
awesome.
assuming this is browser.
All right, what
Twitch?
color should this one be? Let's figure this out. Let me turn this on.
Before you share
I just
browser,
have it here.
please use a
Is it
second
too much
browser
light?
profile.
Is it too lit now?
Okay, never mind. Let me just pause this all. Please use a second. Might accidentally show your private bookmarks and stuff. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, sure, I'll use it. Just use like a, nothing over here. Just use incognito. But can't you not like watch a stream on incognito? Incognito. Yeah, let's just try that. Okay, sure. I get it. You don't want to put your bank account out there and stuff. I get it. Oh yeah, it works in incognito.
I love
Cool.
this jacket. I did thrift this in Japan forever ago
Okay.
from the men's section. I wear
this
this
is
all the
overwhelming.
time. But it's
Yeah, I can
so
hear her
cool because
voice.
it's just the perfect green, like, I don't know, little something something.
Cool.
But the best
Now
part
I can watch
about
someone's
it
stream.
is that, like, I don't know, it's got pockets. It's got this like inner pocket.
Interesting.
It's awesome. It's sick.
Huh.
It's cool. It is.
And I can change her volume.
It's really good if you have like
Interesting.
cameras and a bunch of things like that. It has.
And I can watch
I love
other
a
people.
jacket that has like you can even
Who else is
button
on
it
here?
on the inside. It fits like a whole camera.
Click a new stream.
Why did you do that?
Our stream is a bit loud for us. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I just closed this whole thing. I give up. All right. Well, that's something new. Wait, how come no one's joining my late night talks channel? I need to meet someone. Shelby, come join this thing. We need some sewing advice. You gotta teach me how to sew. I have sewing questions, okay? Like what exactly we need to learn. All right, we're gonna learn some showing. Is there a Discord link? Yeah. How do I do that? Well, I don't know what that even means. It's Fusely Discord. Can I go other Discords? I have another Discord channel. So if I click this other Discord, does it take me out? No. I expect another Discord. Voice channels. Huh. Man, my Discord is really sad looking. I've got like one friend right now. Printers are fast. Yeah, it's moving. It's moving. I miss the days when mine looked like that. Yeah, well, I got a friend request pending. Check. A new friend. Cool. Well, what other cameras can I add in here? Okay, so we have this guy. And then I can share this screen. So, okay, let's go back to here. All right, so what we did, we got what did we do? We got this audio chat set up. No, we got the chat set up. I've got to learn how to, wow, this is way more awkward. I don't know if awkward is the right word, but way more aware of how strange this is when there's no one else out there. Just you and the universe. Nobody. Talking to nobody. I'm telling you guys, I don't know if you guys have done this. Spontaneous sewing project. Yeah, what should we sew? We should sew, we should make a suit. Yeah, that's what we should make. No, that might be too advanced. We got very basic skills. Like a bag. We can make a bag, right? What about a backpack?
Hello.
Yeah. Wait.
This is Shelby.
Oh, Shelby, I can hear a voice. I hear a voice somewhere.
Me.
Where is the voice?
It's Discord.
Where is it? How do I hear a voice. Check.
Hi.
Hello. Oh,
I'm
check.
talking.
Nice. I can hear you. Okay. I think I can hear you.
Hi.
Hello. Thanks for the sewing advice.
Oh, for sure.
Wait, how'd you get into sewing?
So, my mom taught sewing and cooking.
By the way, your voice is
So
really
I
nice.
learned. Aw, thanks.
Yeah.
I learned how to sew growing up from my mom, and then
Uh-huh.
I went to college to study theater, and mostly technical theater, and worked in the costume shop. And then my advisor was the costume director, so she made me take all of her specialty classes so that we would fill the numbers.
And sewing was in that
Yeah.
realm.
Yeah, so I have a lot of experience in like recreating historical patterns
Whoa.
to do like plays and you know stuff from like period pieces from like the 1700s and 1800s.
Wow, is the techniques different?
It's like the construction of the garments are different. Like when you think of what people wore back then, it's totally different. Not many people walk around in a frock coat, and
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. So you've actually studied how to like make
Well,
things the way they used to make them?
I just like I mean, they're not like the making of them aren't different, but the actual like costume itself is different. So just sewing in general, like those
Yeah.
period pieces are very complicated because there are so many pieces. Or like
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
undergarments, like corsets and stuff, is much more complicated than sewing like a shirt today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Or I can imagine what you're saying. Wow, that's really cool. I could see how you could like nerd out about like the history and I mean, there's so much you could like. It's like, is it like, do other people do this? Is this a common thing?
I mean, I don't know. I'm biased because all I do is theater,
Uh-huh.
so I know tons of people who work as costumers and design stuff. I mean, my favorite part about sewing is the pattern drafting and being able to draw out the piece on paper and then construct it and make 2D into a 3D type of thing. It's
Is that
very
intuitive for you?
complicated.
Can you intuitively kind
No.
of figure out what the 2D shape will
Well,
be?
now that I've like once you learn the basics, I feel it's more intuitive, but
Uh-huh.
I get really frustrated sometimes sewing where it's just like I have to stop for a bit and like take a day off and come back to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And it's also
Interesting.
like sewing is really tedious because you have to do things in a certain order,
Yes,
or else
because there are order
you're gonna make
operations.
yes, you're gonna make it more difficult for yourself if you don't like hem something first, or certain like putting pockets in or whatever.
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
to
yeah.
put pockets in accordingly.
Got it, got it. Yeah, you have to like do things in the right order-ish. And I'm assuming the more parts and pieces there are. Oh wait, ooh, they finished. I'm assuming the
Yay.
more parts and pieces. Wait, so do you stream as well?
I did start streaming a little bit recently, and it's mortifying.
Why? I mean, yeah,
I
I
don't
totally
know, I
get
have
it, but
anxiety.
fair. Okay,
It's
okay.
just it's hard to put yourself out there.
Yeah, it is. Do you? Yeah, it is. What's the feeling that you have when you're streaming?
I feel like I blacked out the first stream I did, so I don't really remember. I like to sing, so a lot of what I've started to do is sew and stream and then play
Oh yeah, yeah,
music,
yeah.
and then I actually get myself to actually, sew. That's the hardest thing, is like getting myself to do stuff. Cuz it's easy to just, lay watch TV, sit on my
Mhm.
phone, play video games.
Yeah, yeah,
Versus like making something is wonderful,
yeah.
but
I know what you mean.
it's a process.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
a mental battle to go do stuff. So like streaming makes me feel obligated to actually sit down and commit to making something. But
Do
I've only
you?
streamed
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 times. Like this is very new to me.
Wait, are you? Well, you don't have to give me your location, but are you?
Uh-oh.
Are you in California?
No.
Oh, okay, okay, got it. I guess I was just wondering if you like meet up with the other streamers, or if you
Oh
do.
no.
You guys all like
Um,
hang out in person?
no, I'm from Wisconsin.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm kind of far from everybody sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Wisconsin's chill. It's cool. Great place.
Yeah, yeah. Huh.
But like sewing isn't
mm.
like my main stretch. Like I've tried to make it my hobby
Mm-hmm.
where I find it relaxing. But I mostly
Yeah.
do lights and sound for live events.
Oh, nice. Like programming and stuff?
Yeah, I like to. I I run a theater, and then I'm a professional stagehand.
Wow.
So-
Okay, got it.
Like I work with Broadway and concerts that come around,
Yeah.
and then all different types of stuff, which is great. I love that my job's different every day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like, well, I don't know anything about theater, but I feel like film and theater have a little bit of overlaps.
For sure.
And like, there is this like interesting aspect where there's like what people see versus what happens behind the scenes. And it's like kind of funny because it's like this magic show where it only works for like this one particular angle, but outside of it the whole thing falls apart.
I've never really gotten into film, and so I think your streams, the few that you've done, have been so interesting to even just like see like the glimpse into that world.
Yeah, what's it like from your perspective? Because I don't know what I look like from the outside. If
Oh,
that
I
makes
think
sense.
It's been wonderful. It's been wonderful to watch and hang out while you two, find a task out of nothing and then just do it. And like especially you and Leslie together, like you're so ambitious and it's so wonderful because you're very positive and you're like, well, whatever, we'll figure it out. I don't know. I find it inspiring. It makes me want to go do tasks. So then I put on my headphones and then I go accomplish things.
Yeah, we should all like make things. I feel like I do feel
like
like
it's part of the human experience.
I know, totally. We just make things. You gotta like try it and like, it's like, I don't know. Worst case scenario, it falls apart. And
Right. Well, and so what?
Yeah.
If it falls apart, then you pivot and do the next thing.
Yeah, you learn something from that. Like it's just as interesting. And I think, yeah, it's like I think sometimes we make everything so precious that we want to be good at something before we start, which is like that's not possible.
And like setting the expectation, you're always going to catch yourself or fall short.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
you shouldn't, because you want to be your own number one fan too.
Yeah, it's almost like you can't even know that you're bad. It's like you just gotta like, like you just like, because if you don't know you're bad, then you think you're good, and then if you think you're good, then, well, I mean, it's like that was true for like all of us at one point in our lives, even if like we're like a little kid, and so,
I always
yeah,
find it interesting the fall off of you start a task, you start to get comfortable with it, and then you take ownership over that information, and you get arrogant for a bit, and then you reach a little peak and you fall off and go, oh man, I actually don't know anything.
yeah, that like when you don't know what you don't know, you get really confident. I totally know what you mean.
love seeing people go through that.
Do you like watching them fail, or do you?
No, I just find it. I'm so curious. Like I'm a very curious person in how people work.
Yeah.
And,
No, I know what you mean.
I don't know. I just observe,
I get it.
take note, think about it, think about why do people like I always think that like why do people do the things they do. But yeah,
I think about that all the time. I feel like I'm just fascinated. Like if someone's weird, someone is different. That's just like so curious. Like, yeah. Sometimes I just wonder what's going through their head.
do you want to go grab your block for vacuum?
Oh, my block. Let me go get that. Yeah, thank you. I forgot you can see me. Let's see how it turned out.
Hey, chat. Can we get some gritty gooses?
So, we got this thing working. Okay, so this is the finished part. You can see this was the part that was on the print bed. So its texture resembles the plate. Oh, there's a tree inside here. Wait, I don't know if you guys can see that. Wait, are you still there?
Oh, I
Hello?
am.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, I see it.
There's a tree inside, and the tree helps it print this part. Didn't disable support. Was I supposed to disable support? I thought I need supports. I don't need supports? I don't know. I think I just poke it. Have you, Shelby, have you done 3D printing?
No. I don't know. I have so many other like hobbies where I'm like, I don't want to put money into something or I'm going to do it for like a week. And I'm just going to sit.
That's fair.
I think it's really cool. I wish I knew somebody with a 3D printer
Yeah.
because I have ideas for things that would be nice in theater, but
Oh yeah, you can make props and connectors and things.
well, I
don't know if
really
people
I want a handle to run a spotlight that I can attach.
Oh, is
like
it
a
super hot right
universal
now?
one.
The
What was
one
that?
you're, is it really hot to touch right
Well-
now, or you just need a better way to control it?
Spotlights are.
Yeah, is
like,
it the Source
large
4?
ones.
ETC Source 4?
Ooh, oh my gosh, look at you.
Oh, I know the
Um,
ETC Source 4 very well.
Yeah. No, I
You got
use
like
those all the
a
time.
5 degree on there, 10 degree something.
Whoa, 5 and 10 degrees are crazy.
What are you
Those
guys
are-
using? 20? 19? You're using 19?
No, I use 19s, 26s. This is
Yeah.
great conversation we're having.
26 degree. That's my default lens. I love that one.
Yeah. No, the source, like the spotlight's like Elysian or like a Super Trooper, ones that you shoot like in a 100 feet away from a stage. Those get hot because they're, I don't know, they're I don't remember how they run. They're alternating.
Yeah, they're
current?
like there's like
direct
all sorts.
or-
There's HMIs. There's like tungsten
Yeah.
based. There's the new LED style stuff. I mean, they're all like.
Oh, I think
crazy.
mine are halogen
Oh, okay. Yeah.
tube bulb things.
Is it
Yeah,
the?
mine don't.
is
Mine
yours,
are nice though.
Is yours
They're
the
cool running.
ETC Source 4 or the other ones you were talking
No,
about?
I have old ones.
Okay.
They're Strongs. They're like 25 years old, but they work
wow.
and it's great. I use.
Wait, so you were
I
saying
have
yours.
Source 4s.
Does that
so
mean,
yeah,
like-
I take care of a theater. I'm not gonna say
Uh-huh.
much more about it because
Yeah,
I want to like dox
okay.
myself.
Yeah, totally.
But I'm like the technical director of it, so
Oh, cool.
I have hands in all of the different areas. So like buying lights, I'm focusing lights all the time. I do like choir concerts and band concerts and stuff, and then I do pageants and musicals and talks
Wow,
and
fun.
all different things. So my stuff is always changing of what the lights need to look like for everything. I've been able to purchase some moving lights, which is nice. That I don't have to like. go
Oh,
futz
those are
with them as much.
expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Aren't they
But
like
it's not my money.
$15,000?
Well, I don't get that kind. Those are like, yeah, there are 15,000 grand ones. Like if you buy them, the newest version. But I got some for like $2,000 each. The Chauvet ones, which are
Okay.
they're fine. I mean, they're really good for what I need.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm not this like, Beyonce roadshow going off with a multi-million-dollar lighting package.
Yeah. That's fun though. That sounds like such a fun life. Like being able to make these temporary expressions of something abstract. I don't know. Just like
I
you're
love that.
playing.
My job is impermanent
yeah.
because it doesn't matter in the end. It's it's for one show or it's like for one run.
Yeah. No, I think that kind of feels like similar to streaming. Like it's this like moment in time you just turn on and you turn off. Do you think of streaming like theater?
What? I had to learn how. That's how I learned how to stream. Was people want to live stream their concerts and stuff on YouTube.
Oh, okay, got it.
So I had to figure out how to get my audio board, which is this big digital thing that I, you know,
With a bunch of
that's my like,
switchers.
that's where my weakest area is audio. I just don't, you know, it's a hard one to, it's a tall learning curve to like mix shows live and everything.
Yeah, I could imagine that.
I don't know. Talk,
yeah, I've
talk
seen
more
those.
about filming and how, you know, what's complicated about getting into that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. I will put up a thing. Neat food. Let's see. I'll show you guys what I do. How do I swap this thing? Okay, I'll just do an incognito. Yeah, basically, I'm like a photographer mostly. Let's see. How do I add this thing?
Can I ask some basic questions that I
Yeah,
need
yeah.
guidance on? So
Sure.
I have a DSLR
Mm-hmm.
that I bought a few years ago, and I couldn't be bothered to go look up these things. It'd be very easy. But like, what does f-stop actually mean? And like, what does ISO actually mean?
Yeah, it's a good question.
I have a basic understanding of how to futz with them to, you know, adjust what the camera sees, but I don't actually know what they're doing.
1 second.
No worries.
Let
Take your
me
time.
just real quick delete this. Remove that. Sorry, I'm a newbie here. Window
You're good.
capture. I want to do a window capture.
Do you have the incognito tab open?
I do. Yeah. What do I do?
Is it under add existing? Could you use the same one you had made earlier?
Oh. No. Browser 2. And then, oh, this is something else. I don't know what I'm doing. Add window capture. Test. And then, oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Tweet this guy. Anyways, yeah. I would just put what I do. This is kind of like the stuff that I do. But yeah, to kind of answer your question, so I'm a photographer. I do pictures and stuff. What was I gonna say? You know,
F-stop and ISO.
yeah. ISO. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like ISO is probably easier. What's easier to understand? ISO is probably easier to understand than f-stop, but it's very similar to the. I mean, essentially, if you're doing it with the audio, it's the same thing as gain on your audio, and
Okay.
what's happening is basically a bunch of light hits a sensor, right? Well, your like CMOS sensor, and
Sorry,
that produces.
is it f-stop or ISO?
This is ISO.
ISO.
So a photon, you know, it hits a sensor. I don't know. It's like you remember the photoelectric effect, like Einstein's whole thing, and that photon hits a sensor, and that produces a voltage. Oh, this is probably getting too technical. Okay, let me step back. Hold on. Okay. Let's step back. How to explain this? Basically, we take those voltages across a bunch of pixels, and that voltage will tell us how bright that pixel is, you know, if it has a lot of voltage.
Mhm.
And the problem is sometimes you'll get a very small amount of light hitting something. And so we had to boost the voltage up. And to like, let's say in normal you get, like, I'm gonna make this number up, but let's say you normally get 1 volt when it light things. When there's no light, you're getting like 1/10 of a volt, 100th of a volt, 1/millionth of a volt, you know, tiny volts. And so we had to amplify that all up to get an image. So we just like push up the gain, and that gain is what ISO, like that number is turned into a number, how much, and that's like the ISO. So essentially it's like the gain. So it it's like an amplifier when you don't have enough
Mm-hmm.
light, and it kind of adds grain to your image because you're adding noise because it's not like the best way to do it. You know, you have all this voltages across
Okay.
different pixels, you know, and you're like, okay, well, we don't have enough voltage. Let's just amp up everything. Something like that. You know, that's what's happening on a technical term. Like
But that makes
technically,
sense. But yeah.
yeah. You know, you're
Well,
just
because
not
I
getting
I
enough
feel
light.
like I'm like, do I have a bad camera? Is it a bad lens? Why are these images always grainy? This is very helpful.
Yeah, on a technical standpoint, it's just like not enough light is hitting the sensor. For whatever reason, it could be a dark outside. It could be your lens isn't producing enough light. It could be the environment is dark.
Right.
And then
How
there's
did you
even
learn
this.
this? Did you learn this by trial and error?
Yeah, I just took a bunch of pictures, and you don't even know what good or bad is. You kind of just take a bunch of pictures, and then someone tells you, "Oh, the image is grainy," and you're like, "Oh, is that bad or good?" And then someone's like,
How
"Oh, that's
long
not
did it
good."
take you when shooting weddings? I just read this on Reddit somewhere about using two memory cards for redundancy.
Oh yeah.
Is that a
Uh,
thing? Is that a real thing?
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to do it. I wasn't even using. I only had like 2 memory cards total, so I had to like delete a memory card in the middle of the wedding.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was really bad. You had to transfer it. Like I just didn't have enough. I was broke, and it took me. It took me. It took me a long time to. You know, you almost like you just. I mean, it's interesting. It's like you actually can see your eyes change. You know, your perception of color, your perception of composition,
Mm-hmm.
it changes over time. And I think like that's a really interesting thing. It's
Sure.
like what you think looks good, you know, you can look back at your old photographs and you're like, "Oh, I can't believe I used to shoot that way." But in that moment they look so good.
I feel that
And
with
yeah.
lighting design,
Mm,
and like lighting design on a stage is so difficult.
mm.
And then to also balance it between lighting it for the people in the audience and lighting it for a camera that's live streaming,
Yeah, I can imagine
and like trying
that's
to work with color theory
mhm.
of, because it's additive, you know, mixing
Mhm.
with light. So, and I have all LEDs, which frustrates me because
Yeah, yeah.
LEDs suck at
Do
like
you, yeah.
warmth and everything. So
Do you have like a guiding principle about like depth or tone? Do you like do you care more
I
about tone
my
first or yeah?
my guiding principle is if I can't see them on stage,
Mm-hmm.
I can't hear them. So you have to be
Ah,
able to see a person in the light for the audience to actually hear them
totally.
talk, hear their mics come through, and like hear the words. So, you know, I deal with a lot of people who complain like, "Oh, the lights are so bright in my eyes," and I'm like, I'm not turning these off.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
have
No,
to
that
deal with
makes
this.
that no, I that's so true because I feel like sometimes if I'm the few times I've seen theater stuff, like and someone starts talking and I can't find them, I get so disoriented.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what's going on? Where are they talking? It's like you're right. I need to see them to hear them, and that's such a great
Well,
simple way to say it.
and especially with like producing theater, so when you're putting on a play or you're putting on a musical. Oh god, I just lost
Yeah,
train of thought. You have to
yeah,
see
yeah.
them.
No, no.
It's about the story. It's about telling the story and the message and the moral of whatever, you know,
Mm-hmm.
book or script you're
Yeah, yeah,
working
yeah.
with. And so that's the stuff
Yeah.
I don't get to do that very often. And I
Mm-hmm.
miss like, you know, the producing theater is where I love it. And I
Yeah, yeah.
find the real like that's where the passion comes back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's always cool to hear like what people think about I don't know, like, yeah, that framework that they've got going on, you know, like, for me, I'm like, you know, I have some sort of like guiding principles that I developed over the years. Um, I think
What were the
maybe
two
there's a,
options? Tone and what was your?
what did I say? Tone and, oh, I think I was asking
Depth?
about tone and depth. Yeah.
So
Um,
what's your answer?
I think for me, a guiding principle behind an image. Hmm. I mean, I would probably say like, I mean, tone is probably, it's so tricky when you do things for a job. You know, like the guiding principle is to make the client happy. So whatever they want, you just
Mm.
do. That's like
Mhm.
the ultimate guiding
Mhm.
principle. But but then at the same time, they hire you for your aesthetic. You know, they hire you for your taste, and so it's kind of like a little bit of back and forth. But I would
So
say tone
interesting.
and yeah, I would say tone is like a big thing that I care about. Like, you know,
Really
like
quick, can I
yeah.
interrupt? Can
Hmm?
you go through to the people tab
Oh, okay.
on your website?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's actually not that much people stuff on there.
Oh,
Um,
or just to showcase some more.
yeah, yeah. These are just
Like,
like
what do
kind of like
I think I struggle with what you mean by tone in this context.
hmm. Um,
Is it regarding more of like the color, or
yeah,
is it more?
like yeah, sure, it could be the color. Like there is like for this like it feels cool. It feels outdoors. It feels cold a little bit. She's drinking warm tea. Um, well, obviously it feels kind of like autumn, you know. And
So is tone your storytelling, maybe?
I think tone is if you had to look at an image for like a tenth of a second and someone asked you afterwards, like, what did that make you feel? You know, like your first
Mm-hmm.
impression feel like, oh, I felt like fall. I felt like New York on a Saturday afternoon. Oh, that felt like Miami. You know, it's like tone is a texture, it's a place, it's a feeling, it's like an atmosphere. Um, and it can mean that something totally different. It could be like a romantic comedy. It could be like, oh, that tone is like TikTok. You know, like there's so many different. Vibes. It's just the vibe. Um, it's the energy. It's the way they look at you. You know, if it's a
Mm-hmm.
person, it's uh,
Okay, hold on. So don't say
yeah.
anything about this next photo, and let's have chat tell us what they think they're like, what they get. Come on, guys. Oh no. I do think the delay is difficult.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I got to work on that.
No, you can't. Like, it's just, it is what it is because these people are all over the world and it takes,
Hmm.
Ooh.
Michelle Fan. Oh yeah, Michelle Fan was in one of
Okay.
these.
And then what?
You know, the interesting thing is this is shot in a New York studio. This is shot maybe like I don't know. This is like what's super cool is her. Look at this jacket she's wearing. It's like really insane. It's like I don't even know how to
Oh,
describe this material. Um, it's like she's wearing this like really crazy jacket. It's for a fashion
well,
designer.
it's like organza layered on itself, but it basically
Yeah,
has more structure.
this was for a fashion designer group. They're called the Blondes, and it was in collaboration with a nail polish company called C&D. Um, and this is just a clip out of like thousands of clips.
Mm-hmm.
And they the vibe was for her to like kind of the feeling of like coming in and out of light. Um, is kind of like the feeling. It's like, but it's not a spotlight type of tone. You know, if I were to have a circular pattern, it's like very theatrical. But this one is more like an organic type of spotlight. It's still actually, this is a Source 4, what I'm using.
Okay.
I'm using a Source
The
4
gobo?
with the gobo on it. And we're moving it.
Yeah.
Um, and
Well,
and I
it kind
yeah.
of looks like light coming through leaves on a tree.
Totally. You can even see the chromatic aberration on the edges that
Mhm.
those Source 4s give. You know, those red,
The
red.
blue.
Exactly. That's there.
Well, you're focused right in on the gobo, and that's why it does that little blue. And you can kind
Totally.
of bounce the barrel a bit sometimes to.
Yeah, yeah. You push pull a little, and it'll give you like
Mhm.
blue or red, depending on whatever side of the focus you're on. Yeah, and then it's kind of like this idea of like the spotlight, but one that's organic, one that isn't like so spotlighty shaped, you know. And so that's the kind of the vibe, and the campaign was, you know, it was a bunch of videos, but it's kind of like you when you look at it, your brain kind of thinks spotlight, and she reacts to it as if she's in the spotlight, but it looks almost like clouds or like bokeh, or what do you call it, like what are those little, what do you call that stuff, the little
Like
thing,
the
the tree
reflections
patterns.
that bounce off. Like,
Yeah, there's a word
there-
for that.
is there?
There's some fancy
Mm.
Japanese word for it. Anyways, the breakup of light as it kind of moves through like bits of things, and
Well, now
but
that like sometimes looking at it now multiple times,
yes,
it's almost
Kuromi,
also as if car headlights are making a turn and just catching this
totally,
person on the street.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to, like, you know, one of the reasons I think you mentioned car headlights is the light is very low. The light is at eye level, and normally sun wouldn't really be that low, so it has this
Yeah.
car light type feel. And also it moves, it pans, and there's very few lights that pan, so it has to be a car, but it's organic. And so, you know, your brain is like processing all these things, but it doesn't know what it's seeing. It's not thinking about it. It just is feeling these things. Is it a deer in the headlights? Is she just walking by the moment? Is it a spotlight? How does she react to the spotlight? You know, and our brain like reacts to all this stuff, but we don't really know what's going on. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of like a lot about what I think about.
You know what's
And another
crazy?
thing,
People don't think about
yeah.
this stuff at all. Like so many people just see this and they accept it and they move on. They have no further
Yeah.
thought about it, and it's like we can sit and talk about this one moving image for 20 minutes.
Yeah, totally. And on top of that, the shadows are blue. You know, the shadows, the light is warm and the
On
shadows
her
are blue.
or on the wall, you mean? Like
In the
behind?
wall, like there's a cool tone. So I'm actually lighting the outside with a cool tone. And that kind of mimics the way sun is yellow and the sky is like, but it's actually got a little bit of
So-
green in it too.
In the studio, if you turn all the work lights on and everything, we're not, you know, locked in filming.
Yeah.
Is it just like a white background? Like, is it like the standard, like when you see?
This is a
a model
gray
shoot?
charcoal. This is the charcoal background that we're looking at right now.
Okay.
Because I wanted her skin tone to like pop a little bit more than the background. Yeah, and the cool
And I
tones
feel like
kind of
her
just make it
eyes
natural.
pop, like her eyes are insane
Yeah.
compared to the background too. I feel like they're just very blue.
Part of the reason for that is because the light is hitting directly at her eyes, and it's a very spotty light, so the source is very small. So normally if you put like a big, what do you call it? Like a big piece of diffusion to light someone's face, you'll get a big square in their eye. And you'll actually see the reflection of their eye. And you'll see the reflection of that big square on their eye instead
Like
of
in
the
their pupil?
pigmentation. Exactly. But when you do a very small source and you hit it directly at their eye, it actually hits the pigmentation in their eye and the color comes out. And
I find
so
it
this
so
is
weird seeing people sometimes use like the ring lights
Mm-hmm.
when they film like a makeup video, and you see like in their pupils is just a white bright circle.
Yeah, exactly. I don't love that
Jarring.
look personally, or it's you can work with it. It's an artificial quality to it.
Yeah.
Um,
For
And so like I kind of like I love playing with things that like I don't know. I do like when I shoot people, I do kind of like this artificial quality. Sorry, this natural quality. This place is fun just because it's so graphical.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, where else are you gonna find a background that looks like this?
What is under textures? What does that mean?
That, you know, honestly, I made a website a long time ago and I never finished it. So just, you know, I gotta work on this. These are just
I
like,
totally get it.
you know, just like little textures that I'm into.
Ooh.
This was a little plant growing. It's a lettuce, I think. Is this one a lettuce? Yeah, it's a lettuce. That's
So-
actually like 3 days of a lettuce growing.
Lettuce does grow fast. My
Yeah.
family has gardens, and I am swamped with lettuce right now, and it just
Oh,
keeps
fun.
coming. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
I mean, we love fresh lettuce.
Hmm. Yeah,
That's fun to
these
watch
are
it.
just like different textures, different things. Oh, it says bye, Connor. Connor's going to sleep. That is fair. You should go to sleep.
Good night, Connor. I also have to sleep soon.
Oh yeah, yeah. Please hang up any moment. Oh yeah, you're in Wisconsin. What time is it over there?
It is 11:37 p.m.
Do you try to
And I-
sleep at 12?
Well, I work in 7 hours.
Oh my goodness, you
So-
need to go to sleep right now.
Well, I gotta go make my lunch for tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
do
Wow, I don't want to hold you up.
No,
Um,
no, it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Wait, can you scroll
no-
down one more time? I want to
yeah,
see
yeah.
more textures.
Oh, I didn't finish uploading these ones yet. I'll be honest. That's all.
Oh.
I gotta work on that.
Well, what other page has a lot
Let's
of
see.
content?
Let's see. Honestly, you know, it's
Oh
got a
wait,
lot of content.
I'm so curious about the robotic arm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I use.
Was
you know,
that like similar to the Glambot?
Yeah,
that
it
you
is the
see on
same
red
type of
carpets?
tech. I know Cole pretty well actually. Cole is the Glambot guy with the hair. We used to shoot
Mhm.
music videos together.
Aw.
We shot this Tinashe music video back in the day. Yeah, a lot of the robot people know each other. And
You gotta be careful with how you phrase that now with AI.
yeah, a lot of the robot arm people they're all friends. So yeah, Cole is great. He's just a really positive guy, and
Did
yeah,
you ever get
he's.
to do the Glambot, or like have you like staged
I
your
have.
own?
I've actually done the actual Glambot with Cole. Like, I mean,
Oh, really?
I've been in front of it.
That's so
I don't know how
fun.
that ended up happening. But yeah, I do all of this stuff is like with the robot arm. And it's actually like, man, some of this stuff is actually like,
Is the page cut off? Is there a third?
oh, probably. Yeah,
Column.
yeah. You know, some of these things are quite manual. I'm just gonna show you, see this shoe thing that we have over here? Oopsies.
I think
The
if
shoe
you guys
guy?
do a cafe, you could definitely use the robot arm to make your own little commercials for like your espresso or whatever.
Oh,
And then,
yeah.
and then you can put up like TVs and you could do like menus like McDonald's or like whatever new.
Yeah,
like-
that would be fun.
They always do like, you know.
Yeah, it'd be fun to
digital
mix streams like that. Okay, so you see this like shoe thing. This is
Yeah.
not digital at all. This is like
Well, do you have
This
like a
is-
black fabric covering?
yeah, it's
actual
like
arm.
like I'm actually like spinning this shoe. Like I don't know if you can see that. It's probably a bad way to view it. I'll put it up later. But it's like it's completely manual.
Oh,
This
it's
is like
in the foot. It's like
yeah,
see.
I'm like spinning. Everything is like completely like mechanical. Honestly, it's like kind of not
Did
the
you
most
make
efficient way.
that?
I did. Yeah, I made that thing. That's why I have all these
So-
like weird tools
Is it
everywhere.
like a converted like lazy Susan type of?
Yeah, it's like a 3-axis lazy Susan basically. So instead of just spinning, it's also tilting and
Did
touching.
you
I
edit
guess
out the silver arm?
I did. Yeah. I
Okay,
shot it on
got it.
black and then I edited it out afterwards, which isn't that hard.
That's
Um,
kind of how a lot of animation tricks on Broadway work, like Elphaba flying, or like the magic carpet ride in Aladdin.
mm-hmm.
Is it's this robotic arm that extends out, does all the moving and stuff, and is literally just covered in black fabric, and then it's redirecting your attention with lights to the actual thing that they want you to watch.
You're talking about for the movie stuff, or are you talking about for the
For
theater
like theater,
versions?
for like
Oh,
live
cool.
special effects in theater,
Mm-hmm.
mostly Broadway ones. The ones that I'm
Yeah.
not like, it's supposed to be hush hush, but everybody
Yeah.
knows.
Hey, I don't want to keep you up too much. So
Okay. Well,
yeah.
this was a wonderful experience, and
Yeah, no, it's,
you're doing a great job.
oh, thank you. I'm
And yeah,
just experimenting around, but I appreciate all the help and
and
no.
eventually
Mhm.
you could research split audio
Oh,
on
what's that mean?
OBS. It's where you have different tracks that you send the audio to, and it'll, like, in the recording, it won't record certain tracks, so you can play music and not get DMCA strikes.
Oh,
It might just be
interesting. So they can't hear it.
like,
No, wait. They can hear it. Wait.
so for a stream,
Mhm.
they could hear it, but in your VOD and on the recording, that audio wouldn't have been sent there.
Oh, I see. That's complicated. Okay. Well,
But you can
that'll be
always just play DMCA free music anytime.
got it.
But just
Um,
like light background music is always
yeah.
it just helps,
I get it. I'm talking to nobody
you know?
sometimes. I'm just sitting there reading the chat. That's
Right. So
crazy.
like when it's just like a quiet moment. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. It helps fill the silence.
Yeah.
But you can't just like right now you can't just like play anything because you'll get a copyright strike.
Got it. That makes sense.
So if you look into split audio, it's a little like weird, but it's pretty easy to set up.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
anyways,
No, thank you for all the help and watching things, and it's cool to hear what you do. And come. Maybe we can stream together. Maybe we can do a sewing stream.
Uh,
You can teach us
yeah,
how to
if you need,
do things.
I'm worried that you guys wanted to make aprons because it's hard sometimes to just like pull aprons out of nothing.
Oh,
Because
you
there's a
don't
few
even
different
know.
techniques. There's a few different techniques that you gotta know.
We're gonna be experts. We only need about 5 minutes of practice, and we'll be making aprons. You'll see. An apron.
I have faith.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
as long
yeah.
as it's just like a waist apron, then it's really easy. But if you're gonna try and like
Proper.
do the full
proper.
like top and going over your neck, it's cooked.
We'll see.
That's
Okay.
a whole stream in itself. Like you won't be able to accomplish other tasks.
I feel
And
like we
then to
can
do
make the
two?
apron and a cafe. Do 2 of those. I feel like that sounds pretty easy. It seems easy to me, but
It's 2 tasks. Make cafe, make apron.
that's all it is. And then we gotta make the food, and we gotta like build the cafe and the menu, and we gotta make a
No,
sign.
it's make cafe and make apron. 2
Yeah.
tasks.
I,
It's so easy.
easy. But yeah,
Okay.
once again, I don't wanna hold you up. I want you to sleep. So it was good talking to you.
Cheers.
It's fun to meet.
Yeah,
It was fun to meet you.
Wonderful time. You're
Okay.
very cool. Very
Oh.
authentic. Love it. Bye, chap.
See you. Bye bye. Once again, just me sitting talking out in the universe. Telling you guys this is not normal. Shelby's awesome. That was so cool to hear about her. She's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Theater? What did she say again? Director? Something? What does she do? Production? I forgot. She makes the theater happen. Technical director. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, she's like, Man, but once again, I don't know what she looks like. Who am I talking to? It's not fair. But she's so calm. It's great. Wow, this chat is open, guys. If anyone wants to join this late night talks, I kind of get it. It's a little stressful. I wouldn't join on this either if I was on the other side. But I'm stuck here. I literally, there's nothing I can do. Ooh, how's this print? Oh, dude, there's someone here. I don't even know who. Check, check. Check, check. Hello. Hello.
Oh, my bad. I had it muted.
No, all good. How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I am trying my stream for the first time. I am just,
That's cool.
I'm working things out. I don't know too much about what I'm doing. Any suggestions?
You know, I don't have much. I did I've streamed a little bit. You know, you kind of just I kind of go into it with a just don't care attitude, and that kind of helps. You know, it
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
rid of the worries.
Do you stream like a lot?
No, I just started streaming earlier this year, or not earlier this year, just like I think like a month or two ago. But I don't stream often. I've been, I just graduated college, so just
Oh, nice.
been working. So,
You went straight to a job?
yep, I was able to.
What?
One of the lucky ones,
Yeah, I feel like that's really rare.
especially in my industry. I'm a computer engineer student.
Fun.
Mhm.
Wow. And the streaming's just for funsies.
Yeah, I'm just doing it for fun. I just
Yeah,
play
yeah.
games, shoot the shit.
Yep, yep. I kind of get that. Does your friend stream? How'd you get into that?
I've just been watching, Twitch streams for a while. I think I've been watching since, or just streaming in general, like maybe 2017. I made an account back in like 2013, but I just made it, and then I don't know why, but I just kind of made it, and then around I think 2017 is when I really started watching. 2018, around that
Mm-hmm.
streams. So yeah, and then I've been watching like content creators and stuff, and I thought it was kind of interesting, so I was like, hey, I'll give it a shot.
What? How did it feel?
I just threw it on. It felt pretty good. I just just talking. I felt pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. My first stream. Oh my goodness, that was intense.
I bet.
That was like really crazy. I don't know what normal first stream's supposed to be, but that was like, that was intense, man. You just turn that thing on, and all of a sudden, it's hard to explain. What was your first stream intense?
No, not really. I had like probably like 2 viewers compared.
Oh, okay,
I think
okay.
you had
Yeah, yeah.
you had like a couple of thousand, so that's usually not normal. Usually you'll stream to pretty much like no one at first, then you'll get that one viewer, and you're like, yes, let's go. And
Yeah.
so
Totally. Yeah, and on top of that, what we were doing was so difficult. Like, it's not that it was nothing. It was individually difficult, but the fact that we don't know what we're doing is what makes
Yeah.
it so difficult. Like, I'm just trying to basically riff off whatever. She's like, yeah, we'll make this. I'm like, okay, we'll make this. Okay. I just like, it's just a game of just like figuring out, okay, let's try that.
you're like
And then-
screw it, yeah, let's do it.
And in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is really hard, but I'm pretty sure we could do it. But it's really hard. I'm like, and so I'm like, part of me is like, I was rushing because I'm like, this thing could take like 12 hours. Like, there's no way. I'm like, part of me is like, how are we gonna finish this? This is crazy. But then I kind of was
Yeah.
like, no, actually, we're really fine. It's easy. But it's like both sides exist,
But I think that's what makes it funny, though, right? you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
But it's actually not that different than my actual like life. Most of the stuff
Mm-hmm.
I just figure it out. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, do you feel that way with like your work? Do you ever just throw yourself into it, or is it usually like pretty thought out in advance?
Um, there's some stuff like if like starting out, I have to kind of figure some stuff out. A lot of it's been stuff I've been had to figure out outside of work. I've just kind of I'm a big computer nerd, and
Hmm.
so I love tinkering with a lot of stuff, learning that stuff. So a lot of it I've just learned outside of work and school and all that. So that's kind of helped me and stuff.
Yeah.
So there are times where I'm like, I'll get some tasks and I'll be like, I'm not 100% sure how to do this, but you just give it your best, right? That's all you can do, right? You can't,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you're giving your 100% to it, you kind of just, you know, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think like yeah, trying it, like seeing it to the end, or failing along the way. But yeah, like I
Mm.
think like that idea of like I don't know, just or inversely, sometimes you'll have a lot of people that always just like talk about the things they want to do, and they just don't do
Mm-hmm.
it, you know.
Yeah.
And just like follow whatever you're nerding out about, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if you're into computers, just like go all into it, have fun, whatever it might be.
Yeah, you might fail across the way, but I had a bunch of meetings and stuff. They were talking about different ways, different things about how you know, communicate with people and all that. And one of the things that they said is like fail forward.
Hmm.
I
I like
think
that.
that
I like
one
the
really
sound of that.
stuck with me. Is that yeah, you're failing, but you're learning from that, right? Like it's pretty much
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. That even kind of happened while we were streaming. On the second stream, we were kind of making these. We tried making the medals again, and
hmm
we're messing up, but you're kind of like learning from each one, and
hmm
you're like, oh, you almost like kind of get it. And you're like, okay, and then like we had, we like during the first stream, they were trying to explain to me that the whole pattern, this medal, was backwards. And I just didn't
yeah, I remember
understand what they
that.
were saying. It was like inverted, and it totally was. And it's like it's supposed to be. I think the word is embossed. No, extruded. I don't know. There's a word for it.
Okay.
I didn't understand what was going on until afterwards. We realized I couldn't cut in the little, well, the little controller board.
hmm
Anyways, but then like on the next stream, we're able to do that, and then you can
hmm
kind of see the difference. And so yeah, I think like failing, you kind of like see like, oh, that's the difference. You kind of need to like fail first to even like know how you feel or why is that even wrong.
hmm
You know.
Yeah, you don't learn from getting it right the first time all the time, right? You
Hmm.
have to fail and then understand why it failed to move forward. I've had, situations where, I had to give some proposal to work where I was like, "Hey, this is this feature I wanted. We need this is the idea for this feature we need to do," right? And so, I presented it once, and it was super complicated. All that it didn't make sense, to people. And so, afterwards, I felt really, frustrated with myself. I'm like, what am I doing? But, you know, what I did is said, I could take that, flip that around, and say, okay, what can I do, uh, get better at this? What can I
Hmm.
do to, you know, I try to flip it on its head instead of just trying to sulk in my,
Totally. Yeah,
in
yeah.
my
Each
failure.
You're almost just like observing yourself. You're like, okay, well,
hmm
that's what happened, and then you get to like, you have a choice to how do you react to that.
Yep.
You can be like, oh, I messed up, or you can just be like, oh, cool. There's almost like this childlike curiosity, like, okay, that's not the way we're supposed to do it.
hmm
And if you're solving a puzzle, the first thing you do is try to like you do a bunch of things wrong really fast. You're like, okay, well, that's not how it works. But you don't get mad at yourself. You're like, okay, we know that's not the way we're supposed to do it. We just got to figure out this puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I mean, kind of the same thing with the streaming thing. I mean, I guess like one of the reasons I'm so fascinated by this is I don't know anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like within my own field of work, like with photography, how do I say this without sounding whatever? I know I've been doing it too long. You know,
Mhm.
I feel like I've been doing photography, video for like, I don't know, 15, 20 years. And it's like, I don't make mistakes as much. I don't not know what I'm doing as much. And like this streaming thing is like kind of fun because I don't know what I'm doing. Like
Yep.
that's why I just pressed start stream. I was like sitting there earlier today. I was like, how do I get this to work? What am I
Mhm.
supposed to do? And then I'm like, yeah, forget that. Let's just start streaming and we'll figure it out.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it is like, especially, there's this whole element where being perceived, that's interesting, you know?
You know, you got like a couple hundred people making different thoughts based on like their first impressions of you. Is that kind of the idea, you mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know, just to be, yeah, it's, I don't know, imagine like you're talking to a friend in a party and then everyone is like staring at you. It doesn't feel like
Mm.
that because we're just on a voice call, but like
Yep.
conceptually, it's kind of similar. Yeah, the
Yeah,
perception
I can
thing.
see that.
Yeah, you guys should all try this streaming thing. It's like, well, I don't know. It actually feels very comfortable because you're in your home, you're on a webcam, you can
Yep.
turn it off at any point. You know, you can like make your face really tiny. You know, I just
Mhm.
make my face really tiny. So I kind of, yeah. So it's so interesting. Wow, you make yourself big. That's kind of weird. Yeah. Did and you watch? Do you also watch a lot of streams?
Yeah, I watch decent amount. Usually the only really content I watch is either YouTube or stream or like Twitch.
Hmm.
So I do watch a lot of streams, and stuff. Uh,
There's a
yeah,
whole
because
culture going on here.
mm-hmm.
It's like so developed. You can kind of see, like, yeah, all like it's like a very rich, super cool culture.
Yeah, it's streaming's interesting because you can a lot of other content like YouTube, movies, TVs, all that. You don't really interact with it, right? You kind of just sit there and watch it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess video games is one, but that one's slightly different. And I feel like it's almost kind of is a little carry a little bit, but with streaming, you get to interact with the person that you're watching the content of, right?
Yeah, and they're interacting with each other, which is also a
Yeah.
really fascinating thing. Like they're talking to each other, which is like a whole other experience. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's why I think it's very unique way of doing content. What makes it interesting?
It is. Yeah, it's so that the idea you can, and then there's also, yeah, yeah, the chat is such an interesting aspect. Now I'm reading it. I started watching stream during COVID, and it just helped build a community when everything was cut off. That's totally true, real time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing with streaming. You break the normal barrier of like building a community because normally you have to meet physically with people, and that's usually not. Some people are in areas where there's not a lot of people that have their interest or all that, or they they have some other reason. But streaming, it's like, well, I can just talk to someone 200 miles away or whatever, right?
Mhm.
That has the same interest as me, or even watch someone who has that same interest as me. So you can build that community that you can't really do, or it's a lot more difficult to do in person.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you watch TV together or
Yep.
you watch a movie together, you're like reacting to the same moment in time. If there's like,
Hmm.
yeah, this feeling of like there's something there. And um, modern day pub, yeah,
Oh, that's an interesting way of thinking about it. Yeah, I could see
yeah.
that. Because some people, you go in, people are like, hey, some people in chat will be like, hey, they'll say hey when they get in. Then some other chatters are like, hey, how's it going?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a good way of thinking about it.
Yeah, or even how people said like, "Hey, I'm heading out,"
Yep.
like that's almost like you're at a party and you're saying goodbye for the party. Like, that's pretty cool. That it's like that means like you guys know each other.
Hmm.
Do you know anyone in this chat, by the way?
Yeah, I know a few of these names I recognize. Will, or Skulls, RW,
Can you
NATO.
tell me?
I've
Can you tell
seen
me?
Simon.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, interesting. Simon. Oh yeah, Simon. Wait, I was talking to Simon. Oh yeah, yeah, that's Simon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, it shows the. I have it set up in Chat Arena. You can have nicknames, so I do that. So it shows there.
Oh,
But Enstein, I think that's how you. I don't know. I don't forget how you pronounce it.
yeah,
There's
yeah, yeah.
Mitch.
I'm
So
usually a YouTube worker. Really only chatted on your stream. Oh, cool. Tort chip. Nice. That's cool to hear. Um, yeah, this streaming. No, it's cool. I'm like fascinated. Um, I don't actually know much about gaming. Like, I don't
mhm.
know. I don't know anything. So that would be kind of intriguing to try some games. It
That
seems
should
like
be
a lot of people
fun.
play games.
Yeah,
Um,
I play a good amount of I like gaming's a good like relaxer for me. Um, I find it.
I I have spent so little of my time playing games that I mean it'd be nice to. It'd be really fun. Um, you can argue a lot of people on Twitch don't really game. Is it because they're just watching people game?
Yeah, I
Huh.
think I know a lot of people just don't. Yeah, I think a lot of people watch people game a lot of times. Uh, uh, so I think a lot of people watch people because of their reactions, and so they'll watch it. Depending on the game, if it's like a story game, they maybe not pick it up or play it, but uh, they'll watch for their reaction. And then they watch, and then it's like, well, I don't need to play the game. I already watched someone do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that might
That's
be
it.
part of it.
Huh. Um, yeah, no, I'm not much of a gamer. I do work in streams a lot. Is there anyone here in this chat that I know in person? Hello? Do I know any of you guys? It's not fair. It's not fair. I don't know what anyone looks like. It's like a one-way relationship. How do
Yeah, it's very
it's not
weird.
fair. I need to see someone's face. I feel like I'm I'm I somebody. Who do I know? Hello. I know they're out there somewhere. Hello. We've seen Wesley play games. You'll be fine. This is us. My sister once considered you for a marketing campaign. What? Tell me more. Crunchy, my beloved. My sister once considered you for a marketing campaign? That's so interesting. Tell me more. What's going on there? What? How? What company is she? What do they work for? That's so interesting.
It's a small world.
Yeah. I wonder how they found me. Yeah, I do a lot of cosmetic stuff. Let's see. I shoot all sorts of random things. I think having collab streams might be good avenue for consideration in the future. Who should I collab with? Do you have any ideas? Who should I collab with? Wait, sorry. What was your name again? Sorry, I spaced out on that.
Oh, Brandon.
Brandon. Got it. Yeah. Well, who do you think? Any suggestions? Who do you think I should collab with?
I think people mentioned Michael Reeves would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that guy's chaotic. That sounds like fun.
I think that would be a pretty
such a
good
nerd.
stream.
I think I know I love anyone that's really anyone that's into what they do. Doesn't matter what it is. I want to learn about it. Broden. I've met Broden. Broden's been here. I didn't know he was that nerdy. Is he into stuff?
I think he.
I didn't even know.
I think he's a big production guy. He likes doing stuff like that. Cameras and production. Yeah, that's what.
I didn't really even know that. He came one time with my sister. Maybe my sister brought him because she thought. I don't know, but we just didn't get to talk much, so I didn't really quite realize how into things he. That'd be fun to talk cameras. I'm sure he knows a ton about the process of cameras and streaming and everything.
Yeah, he does a lot of OTV, like offline TV. That group. He does a lot of their production stuff for videos and all that. My understanding.
Yeah. I've seen. Yeah, that would be kind of directs, edits, film producers. And he's also a streamer or no?
I think he has a Twitch. I don't know if he streams much from it. Someone check and correct me.
He used to. Sounds like a lot of people used to stream. Do people burn out pretty fast on this?
I think some people can. It depends. I think it depends on what type of content they're doing. A lot of the people I've seen that burned out in just content creation in general. Usually I do the exact same thing all the time. But
Golden Age of Twitch.
But the thing is with streaming, you kind of pick what you want to do when you want to do it. So that kind of helps.
Yeah. Sushi Dragon would be a cool collab.
Yeah, that one would be a good
Yeah.
one.
No, I've met him too. He's we were nerding out so much. He was he's really into stuff. I mean, I'm really into stuff. So, when you get two people that are, oh man, there is I have met some people that are there's someone that's very quiet behind the scenes. It almost never shows himself on camera. That is one of the smartest people in the world that I've ever met. Truly one of the smartest people in the world. Yeah, there's some super nerds out there. I also want to collab. I also want to anyone. It could be artists. Oh, look, heading out for the night. Thank you, Simon, for the help and all of that. I very much appreciate it.
Bye, Simon.
Good night. Oh yeah, he's 3 o'clock in the morning. No, he's 5 o'clock in the morning for him.
Yeah, it's 6 or something.
No. You need to be sleeping. That's not good. Wow. Nope. 7 a.m. Absolutely not.
Oof.
Oh, okay. Someone explained it. Okay. I need to read this. Okay, hold on. She used to work for a designing firm, and she had a list of people she considered for a photo shoot hiring. Sorry, I read slow. And stuff. There are 50 of them, and she asked me to go through their website to see how competent their website, because it's a Web3, and your website stands out as generic AF in the HTML point of view.
Damn.
I go, oh, it's so good. Look, man, I'm not good at this web stuff, okay? I tried, all right? Oh my goodness, so funny. But at least I made this list. 50 of them. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let's reread this thing. She used to work for a designing firm and had a list of people she considered for a photo shoot hiring. How did she even find me? And stuff. And there are 50 of them. She asked me to go through their website to see how competent their website was. Your website stands out generic. Yeah, it's generic. It's just some pictures, man. Oh my goodness.
Damn.
It's so funny. It's good. It's good. I need to hear it and get it better. You ever thought about 3D printing your own camera lighting accessories? I.e. barn doors, cutout shapes. That would be pretty cool, actually. Especially like little cutout shapes. It might be interesting to use like some of those high temp materials. I haven't played with them yet. I know you can do like PA6 glass fiber reinforced, like nylon, but I like metal, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I like metal. I love metal. Plastic is just not fun for me. I just like all things metal. So,
Ever got done any stuff with wood?
oh yeah, I like woodworking too. Wood,
My
yeah,
grandpa's a
wood.
big woodworker.
Oh, did you ever learn from him?
I've not much of the like hands-on stuff. He got a CNC machine in a couple of
Oh,
years, so I had to help him with that. So I learned how to mess with that software. I think it was called like
like a big
Vector.
like a big table bed with like a 4x8 sheet could fit on it.
It wasn't that big. It was kind of the smaller end. Like you make signs with it, basic signs.
Yeah, it was like a Carvey kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like
So
Carve X, Carvey, or like
yeah, I think it was something
Inventables.
like yeah. I think the machine was called like a Wave Shark
Got it. I
was
don't know that one.
the name of it. And so but it's a on the smaller end and stuff, and that thing's pretty cool. You just you just set it up in like a Photoshop like thing, and then you just export it to some, they call it like G code,
Yeah.
um,
G code. Yep.
and then you just
Yeah.
throw it on the machine and it just does its work. You just turn it on and then it just
Totally.
that thing's sick.
Yeah. Someone says, "I like your website, though." Oh yeah. Crunchy, my beloved. It's fit for what purpose website? There was some maniac using React for their portfolio. React. That's like a React. That's like a. What is React again? It's like a variation
Oh,
of JavaScript.
it's
No,
a
Java. No. What is it?
it's like a framework for web development. I'm not sure. I'm more into I deal with hardware, so I'm not a web guy.
JavaScript framework.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm just gonna butcher this. Like, I don't even know what that means, to be honest. A framework for JavaScript. No, I don't know what that means. But I've seen React a lot. Facebook uses it. Is
It's
that right?
um that I don't know, but a framework, I think my understanding is just it gives you a bunch of you can, how do I explain it? It's like it's like a bunch of tools to set it up,
It's like a
and it's
skin,
written.
the equivalent of like a skin for like a, I don't know, like it kind of like makes it not. I don't know.
It's like a it's like a tool you can use, so you can like call a bunch of different stuff from it, and it kind of builds.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the stuff they used to build Facebook. Yeah. Facebook uses React.
Someone probably has a better explanation than I do of that. Like I said, I'm not a web developer, so I don't do with that stuff.
Yeah, there's that whole front end, back end thingy.
Yep.
Yep. I've never really done anything. I use Webflow. That's what I got. Yeah, that's about it. Um, but yeah. Now I'm just taking a look. Okay, so do you know anything about streaming? Any suggestions on what I need to set up next?
Um, I guess
is
one
this?
thing that I got was kind of useful. Is called a Stream Deck.
Oh, I have one of those. It's right
Oh,
here.
you do?
Yeah, my sister gave me a bunch of things.
Okay.
I
That thing
haven't
was
actually.
that thing's pretty nice because you can just, you know, just push the button and then you can switch scenes. So you can set it with OBS.
Hmm.
So you can have like
Oh, I see. I see.
starting. You can have like a BRB screen. So like, hey, I no, hold on one sec. You can just press it and it switches it. Like you can have it switches, mutes the mic. You know, it sets it up, and then you can be, you know, come back, switch different scenes. It's pretty cool.
Hmm. Yeah. JavaScript is a language. Sorry, I'm just reading some things. React's a framework that is written in JavaScript and incorporates. Oh,
Yeah, pre-written
got it.
functions and stuff.
So
That's what it kind of is.
if you wanna animate your HTML and CSS or do more complex things, you would use
It
React,
does it.
and it would
Yeah,
like
it does it
tie
for you.
those together.
Yeah, it does a lot of the annoying stuff for you.
So if I have like some HTML, some CSS and HTML thingies, and I'm like, okay, I put my mouse over here, and I wanted to do stuff with this, and then I wanted to do things. Okay, I got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Crunchy, my beloved, are you? I use my Stream Deck to move to certain POV in Fusion. Oh, you know Fusion. Great. Why not find a stream manager? What does that mean? For now, till you figure things out. Why not find a stream manager? What does that even mean? Why not find a stream manager for now till you find things out? What's a stream manager?
I don't know what they're exactly meaning.
Is
I
that a
know
person
Twitch
or a
has.
program?
I assume a program. I think, unless they mean someone else says they might mean a person. I guess I don't know what they're referring to.
I mean, yeah. Well, we got Simon, and we got who else we got? Dude, we got all these pros here, man. You guys are all pros.
Free labor.
A new Patty, but to manage your stream. Manage your stream.
Oh, someone to do all the heavy lifting for you, I guess.
Yeah, he's got Leslie. There we go. Exactly. My sister's got it all figured out. She set up the whole thing. Exactly. Foosley's gonna do it. That's who we got. Not kidding. She's gonna do it. She did it. She set it up. She set up all this stuff.
You're just send her a list of stuff.
Yeah, we
Like,
just send her a
here you
list of
go.
things to do. We got a task for her to get done. Get this stream working.
I need this done by Monday.
Exactly. She like, you used to see it behind the scenes. She's actually surprisingly pretty techie. Like, she actually knows how to set stuff up. We're like using like some pretty complicated interfacing. So yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to learn about like I'm excited to learn about, I don't know, all of that. Like, I don't know. In my opinion, from the few streams I've seen, Nate should learn the ins and outs before getting a streaming. Otherwise, even the worst of others. Did you buy some overlays, bro? Did you buy some overlays, bro? What does that mean? Did I buy some overlays? I don't know what that means. Can you build me a hamburger? Build you a hamburger. Well, I usually don't think of the word build when I think of hamburger, but I suppose you could build one. Decorations. Overlays are decorations of your stream, so you can have imaginary border on your camera. They said please. What? What is even going on? No burger. Oh, can you build me a hamburger, please? That's true, they did say please. Sorry, I just filtered that out.
Oh.
yeah, we're just trying here. So, ooh, I'm personally curious, what exactly do you like to do? Because it looks like professional, you're a camera guy, but then as a hobbyist, you love woodworking, metalwork, 3D printing. So I want to know, what is it your goals are for this year? Yeah, you know, let's see. Let me pull up. Sorry, I'm just drifting off chat right now.
Are you good?
How do I open a tab? Oh, there it is. Let's see. So, let's see. MissRobot.com. How would you pitch yourself to new viewers? You love woodworking, metalwork, 3D printing. You know, I I like. It's an interesting
Hey
question.
guys,
Oh,
so sorry to
welcome.
interrupt.
No.
Hello.
Thank you for
Sorry,
joining us.
sorry, Nathaniel. No.
How's it going?
I was wondering, I saw you guys were having issues. Do you want me to move you into Leslie's private call in here?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Whatever works.
I can put you guys in a call where no one else can join besides you guys if you want to conduct anything, or if you want like a private chat.
Oh, it's actually, if anyone wants to join, they kind of can.
Okay,
I don't,
just
I
checking.
don't know what I'm doing, so if
No
people
worries, you're fine.
if people want to come in, they can totally come in. I'm just figuring things out. So
No
um,
worries.
how do you know Fuzli or Leslie?
I'm her mod.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
Um,
I've,
what is
I've
what is exactly a
actually-
mod, by the way? Oh, by the way, you're live. We can hear you. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that.
I understand. I just saw earlier that you guys were in the chat looking for the private text channel, so I was just wondering if you guys wanted to move into a private call. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm Leslie's mod. Kind of been working with your sister since like she started her career, so I've been around for a while.
What?
I'm bearing
Really?
everybody. Yeah,
Wait, what's your
yeah.
name?
Darren.
Darren. Wow. So she would know you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This is gonna be funny. I've given your mom like sesame emojis before a long time ago.
Oh my goodness, you met my mom. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Huh. That's super cool. And wow, you just kind of like, I don't even know what to say because I
Sorry
don't
to
fully
interrupt.
know what a mod is exactly, other than like it sounds like it takes like a lot at her scale of streaming. There's like a lot more going on.
It's definitely a lot different now than it was back then. I just more so help off with like the smaller end stuff, like this Discord, for example. And then
Oh, cool.
stepped in and I saw that maybe you guys had some questions.
Oh, fun. Did you end up hanging out and meeting people in real life from this?
Yep. I just was with Ryden, which is another one of Leslie's mods. We just had lunch in LA.
Oh, cool. Are you based in LA? Well, I guess you don't need to answer that, but
No worries. I'm from the Bay Area, but yeah, I'm just in LA for a couple weeks.
wow, this is cool. There's all this like lore. Everyone's like, all these things going on. It sounds like my sister's been doing this for a long time. Wait,
Yeah,
so you've
yeah.
been like, you've been seeing her stream for like 10 years.
Yep. Yeah, just nearly. I mean, it was just right out of college at the same time. I'm when was it? 2016. 2017? 2017.
Whoa, that's crazy. And it was like much more chill back then.
Oh, it was all sorts of chaos back then too, but it's more controlled chaos now.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I can imagine there's like just different types. I mean, that was like early days of Twitch, right?
Yeah. Speaking of mods, here's a newer mod in here now.
Neil. Hello. Check, check. Neil, are you there?
Hello.
Neil's hiding.
Yeah, I have to step out, but if you
Okay,
have any
do your
other
thing.
further questions about the Discord, feel free to just
Thank you.
at me in the text channel or anything, and then I'll move you guys or whatever.
For sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one.
You do.
Oh, Neil says your something headphones working, not setting up thingies. Hold on, headphones. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, headphones. I'm sorry, guys. I just got to hate on PCs for a second.
Uh-oh.
Why don't your headphones just work? What is going on? Like, got the AirPods, got the iPhone, got the Mac. It just works. I'm telling you guys, it is so confusing. Go on your computer, you put on your phones, you go on your phone, it's just working. What is this?
Hello.
What are you guys doing
Can
with
you
this
hear me
whole
all right?
PC thing? Oh, Neil, are you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Sorry, am I too low? I can increase it.
I don't know.
Thank
It
you,
sounds
good.
pretty good to me. How's it going?
Yeah. How you been?
Thanks for joining our little chat room.
I don't know how long I can stay because it's like
Oh.
1:30 a.m. for me.
Oh,
But
yeah, yeah. Are you on the
I
East
just
Coast?
came to say hi. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on East Coast.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, no, thanks for coming in and say hi, and thank you for contributing to the chat and for the questions. Yeah, it's an interesting question.
You don't have to answer it now. Okay, so basically, I've been watching Leslie for like pretty much as long as most of the other people in chat.
Yeah.
And something I've kind of picked up on is that a lot of streamers, they always have like a pitch or something to kind of hook new viewers as. Like if
Oh.
right now someone raids you, let's say Leslie raids your channel with her viewers, all of them come in, how would you introduce yourself as? That is something I'm hoping that you kind of think about in the future because I think that will be pretty beneficial for you.
You know,
Kara's gonna say I thought Neil is a girl. Let me hold on.
you know, earlier I was talking to Shelby, and I was asking her like, do you have like a guiding principle that when you're thinking about theater? And I think my guiding principle is, how do I say this? My guiding principle is if you just, the more you're yourself, the more likely you'll find your people.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's almost like I just, if I try too hard to sell them, if I try too hard to sell someone else's viewership, then they may not be my people, if that makes sense. Like, I hope to find people that resonate with what I want to explore. I hope to find people that are kind, that are creative, that are introspective, that are open-minded. I hope to find people that are collaborative or playful.
I think you've
I
got
don't
the
know,
right
yeah.
approach. I like
Mm.
you're saying all the right things, so I am going to trust that you already believe in that. Like Brandon, I'm also a tech guy. I'm a software engineer, engineer, and I love this type of stuff that you do. That like my YouTube feed is all like 3D printing, woodworking, all of this type of stuff. So you're hoping to find people who resonate with your content. Congrats, I'm one of them.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, that's like the hope is like just be yourself and you'll find your people. And
Yeah.
and like I think that's what like makes art really special is you like put something out in the world. You what's making that's what creating. That's what's special about being creative, is like the way you are creative or the way you make something. People see that and they maybe resonate with it or maybe they don't. And
Right.
that's my hope. That's what I think is really special about art is you put it out there on a wall, you put it there in an object, and someone like walks by and they see it, they get it. But streaming is like even more. There's this intriguing part where not only do they get to see the end result, but they see the process. So they kind of like can resonate with how do you think or why did you decide to make the, and it's just like a deeper level of being able to like connect with people that also maybe feel the same way.
Exactly. And something I want to point out is that today you managed a lot of things on your own, and you've maintained all of these people in your chat. So I'm confident that they're going to come back again. And like Torta Chips is saying, you're already attracting a lot of creatives just based on chat today.
That's cool.
I think what I am hoping for you is that you find your own path, and yeah, because at the end of the day, you want to find people who learn from you and then can teach you more in return.
Yeah.
Like each of these people in chat, they're their own person with their own experiences, and you saw in like for one of the two metal casting streams, people were able to help you out, right?
Totally.
So that's how it's gonna be in the future. The more people that join you, the more you're gonna learn, the more we're gonna learn from you as well.
Yeah. No, I was like really like, yeah, it's like, no, I totally feel that. Like it's, there's like, it was so fascinating. There's like always like someone in chat that's like, you don't know like what their expertise is. And it's like so cool to see little tips or like, and I watched the stream afterwards and I could see like the little side conversations people are having, like it was like really cool. They were like talking about like, milling. Like I remember this one moment I was like milling something, the little crevice open. Anyways, and I saw this little side chat. They're like, oh, why are you milling it that way? And then someone was like, oh, you could be. Anyways, it was like really cool to see like all these different thoughts, different opinions, different approaches. And it's like, it's like, I think as an artist, any artist is like, you kind of dream of something like that,
Yeah, correct. And there's something that was funny that what happened was, how you accidentally took the wrong set of stencils?
Yeah.
You made it work,
Totally.
but still. The entire chat was trying to get your attention, like, hey, it's the other way around. But
Oh my goodness. And then I was like, I sat there, I was like, what are they talking about? And I was like,
and then you double down.
yeah, I was like, they don't know what they're talking about. They're so cool. And I was like, and then my sister was like, I forgot what happened. Something about it's symmetrical. I'm like, yeah. It can't be backwards. Because I was like trying to flip it in my head and I totally forgot it could be flipped. You get it, I mean, I knew.
I love Leslie, but sometimes trusting her is not the right way.
She was like, it's symmetrical. It'll be fine. I'm like, yeah, it can't be backwards. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It can't be backwards. What are they talking about? And it's funny because when you're streaming, your brain turns off. When you're streaming in that intense an environment, like you can't even another thing also, like, it was also like, I was looking at this mountain of what we had to do. And I'm like, this is so difficult. I don't even know how we're going to do this, but I know we can do this. And so I was like, you can't think, you just got to make it. And yeah, it's super funny. And it was like, watching this stream back, seeing the chat, like they all was like, it's backwards. What are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I see now. So funny.
But that's the power that you two siblings have. Both of you are just willing to blindly take the step forward and then accept the results as it happens. And I think that's like the charm of Leslie and eventually yours as well. So I think you're gonna do some pretty cool stuff. Blind courage, yeah.
Yeah. Because at the worst case, you know, it's like it's so much of it. So much it is really like how you react to something. You know, like we ended up totally failing on this second stream where we were trying to make these medals again, and then like one of them splatted into like a puddle of nonsense.
Yeah, I saw.
But it actually kind of was cool by the end. You know, it just needed a stand, and then like it got cleaned off and it had some gold
It
on it.
needed
It's
a
like,
stand and it needed a story.
yeah, yeah. There's something
You
there.
know,
Like,
I thoroughly enjoyed those two streams. I think it was probably one of my few favorite pieces of content in like the past couple of years, because
whoa.
I'm telling you the truth. Aside from like coding, cooking, and some like cosplay crafting, you don't really see this type of stuff on Twitch.
Huh.
It's very rare because what you have with your studio is like so rare that it's very difficult for anyone to kind of work around what you have around you.
That's
Like,
interesting.
I would love
Yeah,
to make woodworking content, but I only have like a tiny garage that I
Mm.
share with my family.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you get my point?
Yeah.
So I think like, yeah,
Huh.
you have a lot of stuff you can show off. I'm excited.
Thank you. No, I really appreciate that. And like, that it's like it's cool to hear feedback and like, you know, I can hear it from like my friends or like my sister, but it's like it's cool to hear from someone that's actually watching this, and it's like I'm not as familiar with the streamer lore universe, so
Yeah.
you know, and it's funny. I was mentioning this earlier. Like, I mean, I do this every day. Not like what I did on stream, but like, you know, I'm in the studio every single day, so it's very normal for me. Like, this is just where I go every morning, and I just make things and I do stuff. So it's like, it's kind of refreshing to see it to hear it from another person's point of view, if that makes sense. It's kind of cool to like see it with fresh eyes, or even or even what you're saying like about how there isn't content like this on Twitch is intriguing. Like, oh man, and there's so many talented artists out there. Like, there's so many cool people. Like, you know, and maybe they're just a little bit shy. I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's really cool to hear it's just really cool to hear your perspective. And it's definitely making me kind of think like, it's like a medium that I'm intrigued by. Like, I rarely ever feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I think that was like the best part about the streaming. Like, my normal clients are like, for lack of a better way of saying it, they're like professionals, you know? Like, I shoot things for like cosmetic companies or like, I don't know, like Walmart or, you know, these big companies.
Like, like all of those people that you're interacting with, they have like a game plan of, hey, I'm gonna go into Fukura Studios. This is what I expect. This is what's gonna be the end result.
Yeah.
And move on. But I think for streaming, it's like you have to decide what you're going to provide, and that's going to be your product. I mean, I guess it's the same thing as your camera stuff, but
yeah,
I guess
I know what
like,
you mean.
we want to see what you're interested in. I think that's the best way to put it. Like,
Man.
the reason I watch Leslie is because I am interested in how many tangents she's going to make in like a 10-minute time span. No offense, Leslie, if you're lurking. But she's a good storyteller. I enjoy it. And there's no one like her, right? So that's the charm. Like, everyone has to bring something to their table. Okay, don't say the call out is because as far as I'm concerned, Nate only knows Leslie, and I can't say anything about any other streamers.
What does that mean? I don't even know what that the call. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
I'm out of it.
Crunch, my beloved, is saying the call out, and he's laughing, but it's because I'm trying to paint a picture in your mind that this is what I'm seeing as a viewer,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I can only use Leslie as a reference because I don't know who else you know and watch.
Yeah. Um, no, it's super. It's like, yeah, it's very cool to hear, and um, I know it's really encouraging. Like to like, I mean, who wouldn't want to like just nerd out about the things that they find interesting, you know? And I think like,
Mhm.
and I kind of, you know, going back to the question you had earlier, it's like, I think the thing about streaming or just putting yourself out there in general is, you know, it kind of becomes like a beacon to finding your people, you know? And so it's like you said, if you just follow your passions or follow your interests and you put it out there and other people like are into it, that's awesome, you know? And if they're not, that's okay, you know? And I think like, um, I don't know. Yeah, I'm interested in art. I'm interested in design. I'm interested in video and physical, tangible items. I love making and destroying. I love, you know, it's like there's a lot of like explorations. I love mixed mediums. I love like what happens when you build multiple mediums together. I love results where I can't picture the end results. That's kind of like my favorite thing. Is like when you surprise yourself and the process kind of takes over. So I really like things that
Yeah,
involve process,
that's a
you know.
that's a good mindset because like I'm a data engineer, right? So
Mhm.
a lot of the coding stuff I do, I have a game plan of what I want to work towards, but it's my job to find that path that works in terms of
Mhm.
coding.
Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting. Does your process also like affect your end result? Does that make sense?
I mean, I would say yes because it's like I the way I code, at least in my hobby, is like I have a problem that I need to solve, and then I have to kind of map out in my head that what steps are going to work for this and what are my requirements. So I
Mm.
always have to start with requirements. I always have to start with like what are my dependencies? Maybe I need to have some sort of data storage. Maybe I need to access some third-party API to get additional information, things like that. And I kind of have to plan out my route, but then of course everything goes to shit anyway, so I have to find a different workaround a lot of time.
Mm.
Happy accidents, yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's almost like these little uh yeah, the way, you know, the inefficient way of getting there kind of can lead you into some fun places if you can hold on. How do I say this? You know, because this isn't always true. If you're working with bad people, then this isn't true. But like if you're working with good people, it's like sometimes like the weird ways you get there really like can be fun and really affect the product in a good way. Um, and yeah, I love like, you know, and that's what's so fun. Like streaming with my sister, like it's so funny because she's pretty down. You know, I'm like, you know, we're talking about aluminum casting. I'm like, great, you can pour the aluminum casting. And I found out later she's like really afraid of heat. I didn't even know. She's like got a fear of, I don't know, hot items. I don't know what that fear is called, but she's afraid of hot items. But it was just funny that she was still down, you know, and like just being with people that are, I don't even know if that's true, by the way, but I just vaguely remember her telling me that she's afraid of hot items. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
if you're with people that are enjoying the process, that are down, and you can just kind of, I don't know, you can make anything.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
you have the best mindset I've seen in regards for like a new streamer.
Hmm.
What kind of questions do you have for me? Because um I I'm not a Leslie mod, but I do
Hmm.
mod for a few other people.
Yeah.
So that's how I was able to help or try to help you out. So if there's like any other questions that you might have, I'm down to answer them.
Yeah. I guess like uh
You can ask me like as if I'm a viewer. You can ask me as someone who's helping streamers. You can ask me from any perspective. It doesn't have to be like technical help.
I guess one of the things that is maybe I have the least understanding of, but the most intrigue about is the chat in general. Like it's by far the most intriguing element of streaming. Do you have thoughts on a streamer's
I mean, let me ask
relationship to
you,
chat, if that makes sense?
what intrigues you about them? Like, yeah, I know it's something it's very much out of your depth. I get that, but what intrigues you about them? Do you feel confusion that how do I relate to these people, or
Well,
like what's your thought currently, and where do you want to be?
you know, like imagine, I mean, for me, I haven't like developed a chat personality in my head yet, but you know, I'm kind of used to like gauging someone's comprehension. You know,
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, they have a sense of this. We'll talk at this level. You know, so let's say they're a metalsmith. I'm like, oh, well then let's go straight to like, you know, we'll talk about carbon and iron, like, you know, face-centric cubic and body-centric cubic, and let's talk about like, you know, these things, you know, versus someone that doesn't know what metal is. And I
Yeah.
would kind of like alter language for that. But with chat, you know, you're simultaneously talking to someone that might be a savant in something, and simultaneously someone that like, I don't know, they're picking like, you know, like little flowers in the garden, doesn't know what's going on, you know, who knows what they're doing, you know. But it's like, how do you talk to such an amorphous, or how, well,
Yeah,
I don't know,
because
you know.
so I think when you're starting out as a streamer, it helps to remember that each of these people are individuals with their own experience, right? If you're able to read someone's name in chat, like right now, chat's relatively still, so you can kind of investigate these people. When I say investigate, I don't mean like a background check or anything, but you can develop a talking relationship with the names that you recognize. Like today, you talked to Brandon. Today, you talked to General Mitch.
Yeah. I have good
Simon,
memory.
and you talked with Skulls RW quite a bit
Yeah.
in like a tech help, but you never had a voice conversation with Skulls. But
Yeah.
you can already get the sense that he knows what he's talking about,
Yeah.
and you can already form a understanding that, hey, this is someone I can potentially have a working relationship with. And like Replant currently says, sometimes there'll be trolls in chat and you need to ban them. Yeah, you're gonna have a variety of people in chat, and it's up to you on who do you want to focus on in the moment and who you want to ignore. And when I say ignore, I don't mean like you're shunning them away from the community, but more like who's your priority. If you're talking about woodworking right now, you want to talk to the people who are woodworking experts. So these are the people you would scan your chat window and find those people. But over time, you're just going to start remembering people's names, people's usernames, and understand that, hey, this person has this skill, this other guy has the other skill. Like if you've worked remotely for a company, it's very similar to that. Personally, I've been working from home for like 4 or 5 years, but I don't know any of these people face to face. Some people I never seen on camera,
Mhm.
but I can over time, once I start talking to each of these people, you get to learn more about them and see what their strengths are.
Mm.
And that's kind of how you want to be as a streamer. You want to focus on who your community is as a whole, but also find the few people who are standing out in some way. That way you always have like something to bounce on. I hope
Yeah.
that kind of helped. It's a very convoluted thing because every streamer's community is different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but I'm trying to give you some sort of answer that works best for the type of content that
Mhm.
you are going to do.
Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Someone wrote, "Don't listen, just DGen streams StarCraft 2 for 10 hours a day." Who's that?
Yes, that's
There's
what
some
we gotta.
truth
Do.
to
That's what you
that.
gotta do.
Oh my goodness.
Forget the 3D
Um,
printing. You're gonna do StarCraft 2 for 10 hours a day.
Oh my goodness. No, but I hear you
Or
though.
from
Like
watching. Yeah.
no, I appreciate like the thoughtfulness in that. Like, you know, I think that's like the maybe what's like actually something for the very first time I'm kind of perceiving because, or even the idea of recognizing a name and having a conversation. You're like, wow, like they've been in here for a long time. You know, Generation 95. I saw them texting like I don't know a bunch of times earlier on, or Skull,
Yeah.
or I
That
think I
person
saw.
she's been here the entire stream.
Yeah, I saw Tongzui. I remember Tongzui's, like my sister mentioned Tongzui's name is Leslie Tong or something. Sorry to say their name, whatever.
Honestly, the
Uh,
goat. Yeah. Yeah, that's
but it's
how
like, yeah, and it's like, um, when I was streaming with my sister, uh, it it was just so crazy. I couldn't read a single thing. And I only actually got to read it afterwards, you know.
yeah.
And yeah, you're right. Like you know, I don't know how to say this, but like there is such a I don't know, you know, like you don't know who's on the other side of these things. They could be like I don't know, like you said, all these people with their different interests and their different perspectives and different ways and just however they contribute. They don't even have to be good at
Yeah.
anything, you know, like it's still a type of contribution. And I think like it's kind of nice for the first time to like be able to actually read, see, you almost like feel like you're in a room together, maybe type of
Yeah,
feeling.
that's how I felt when I started watching your sister back in the day.
Mm.
Her chat was quite like yours, small,
Yeah, yeah,
cozy, and people would really know and mingle with each other a lot.
yeah.
But once you kind of reach where she's at now,
Mhm.
you have to kind of accept the reality that, hey, I can only read a couple messages at a time. I can't address every single person. And that's a skill set you learn over time. It's not like something you need to stress over now. Like, let's say tomorrow you have 1,000 viewers. Just address a couple people whenever you
Mm.
can.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah,
have
yeah.
to be anything big. And I think at this point, given how mature Twitch is and how mature a lot of the viewers are, they understand, like, yeah, he's not going to be able to read my message.
Mm.
So that's not something you need to worry about. The only thing you should be concerned about as a streamer is like, am I keeping the momentum going? What's chat vibing with? Chat adapts to it too, yeah. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
more. It's a matter of like gauging their interest, matching it with your interest, and finding the compromise between the two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, and it could be fun to even now that you mention like I feel like I'm gonna have these kind of mixed experiences. Like if I if I stream with my sister, it's going to be a little chaotic. And then if I like stream on my own, it'll be like chill and I'll get to like talk to people. And it'll kind of be especially interesting to that contrast. You know, maybe it's like debriefing and understanding like, okay, like what did we do wrong, or how could we improve that, or get into the science of something. Or just like answer questions that you couldn't answer when it was crazy. So yeah, I kind of even like the idea of this contrast of like, of like, I don't know, I'm just experiencing, or even if it's, I don't know, like, I don't know, all of it sounds like really intriguing.
Dude, the best thing that you have right now is that you can leverage all of this to your strength. You basically came up with a really good content idea. Collab with streamers, doesn't matter how chaotic chat gets, and then debrief with just your own community after, doesn't matter how many people there are. And that's a good way to kind of balance everything out for yourself and people who decide to stick around after such collabs. So that's a thing
Yeah.
you could do.
Yeah, I love that, because then I actually, because like, yeah, I would actually, I mean, this is so fun. I just turned on the stream. I don't know, I don't even know when it was. And now I'm like talking to all these people. I love, and like, at the end of the day, I don't know, maybe I'm old school, but I like talking to people. Like, this has been so fun to like talk to you, I mean, everyone tonight, you know. I don't know, if people aren't shy, I would love to just talk to everybody. And
I mean, it is
yeah.
something you can set up in the future where, let's say you decide to have your own server, your own little community. You can set it up in such a way that your moderators will allow certain individuals through just to have a chat with you. But at the same time, I do want to warn you that you should still give a good active attention to chat as a text box, because
That's a great feedback. Yeah.
the-
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm talking, like I kind of space out on the chat. It's hard to like do both. And I know someone mentioned, I
mean,
could see some questions coming in.
no, I don't mean like during us chatting you have to
Oh.
interrupt or pause and address chat. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm saying that there will be many moments in the future where people will not want to join voice. Maybe you might not want to do a voice call. So you should eventually learn to be comfortable with just hearing yourself in the room
I see what you're
and
saying.
talking to the screen.
I see what you're saying.
Because the reality is that that's what 99.99999 people streamers do. And the sooner you get comfortable with that, the better it is for you, because otherwise you might end up being like, someone join voice call, please. And
How come
and then
all the
just,
clips I
like-
see are people talking? You know, we talked about this earlier, but they all like, everyone's just like, they just got their friends on here and they all just talk to each other. Maybe that's the only clips I see. Maybe there's like a lot more clips where they're just talking to themselves and I just never see
So
them.
back in the day, pre-COVID, actually no,
Yeah.
a couple years before COVID even, it was not the meta for channel growth to like collaborate with people. It was all like Twitch enforced rules where you have to be playing games and then you're only allowed like 15 minutes of talking. I think
What?
Leslie
There was like a
streamed
rule
during
on
that
that?
period. Yeah.
Wait, they could enforce
And
something
then-
like that? Oh, that's crazy.
And then Twitch would move your category away or like delist you or something like that, something crazy like that. But over time, they learned that streamers ended up mingling with other streamers and played games together and then became friends and then became like in-person friends. And that's how you're
Yeah.
seeing all these clips of people interacting. It's not that they suddenly DM'd each other and be like, let's set up something. Yes, that still happens, but it's not common. A lot of the clips you see of people talking on stream together, it's like they've been friends for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
If you, for example, like if you open Tina's stream right now, I think you
Uh-huh.
recognize Ellum and Foolish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They've been friends for a while. That's
Ah,
why they're still like in the same room talking to each other and talking chat. They're all streamers, but it's like
yeah, yeah,
they've
yeah.
grown up that way.
I like Ellum. I met him. I met him once, and he's
Dude,
he was
Ellum is wonderful.
yeah. No, he's such a good energy. We all had like I had dinner for my sister's birthday, and then we all got to like food afterwards. And they're all like trolling on Ellum, telling him how he doesn't know what he's talking about anything. And I was like, why are you guys making fun of Ellum? He seems nice. And I was trying to defend him. And then he like, oh my goodness, he was like trying to explain, like, no, I don't know. Someone was like, all right, Ellum, try to explain economics to us. That's what you do, right? And then he was explaining like macro and micro economics or whatever. And he did it like completely wrong. It was like completely backwards. He had no idea. He was, supply and demand. He was trying to explain supply and demand. And he's like, the more supply you have, the more demand you have. It was bad. It was so bad. I was like, oh, I get it now. Oh, he's pretty good.
It's been like a running bit with that group where Ellum's often the I don't want to say anything demeaning.
No, he's I get it. It's I think
Yeah,
and it's like it's actually like very like fun, just keep things light.
it's an endearing type
Yeah.
of targeting.
Yeah.
But like you'll hear stories of Ellum from other people privately.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the most genuine, down to earth
Totally.
guy.
Yeah.
Always ready to help out.
Totally. No ego. Just and I think like yeah,
If anything, Chad
yeah.
beats down his ego.
I know. No, it's like it's great. I think I always I'm a little bit I think maybe I'm not the biggest fan of like really big personalities. I don't really in the sense of like when someone goes into the room and it becomes like the show about them, and they just kind of take over. Like my favorite kind of thing is like when it's just like everyone kind of gets to take part, slightly introverted, but ultimately like, yeah, just like no ego with things. And yeah, Ellum's just really chill. So
Yeah.
thoughtfully protective. That's such a great way to say it. Thoughtful protective. Is that I'm saying that right? Thoughtful protective. Yeah.
I honestly, you are surrounded by so many good people. You're gonna learn a lot more eventually because chat's gonna keep mentioning them nonstop. Replant just mentioned Saikuno. I'm not sure if you've met him yet.
I have not. I've seen some clips. Yeah. He seems.
I think he was a computer science student. So
got it.
he is a pretty nerdy guy.
Yeah.
Or used to be. But he has the same personality as you, I would say. Very calm demeanor, very friendly. Statistics major. Yeah. Statistics major. I think you two would get along really well. There's a bunch of people. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Yeah. No, it's streamers are like kind of like the energy is different than like because I meet a lot of actors, models. It's a different kind of energy. I'm sure there's equal, I don't know, lack of a better way of saying it, like problematic scenarios that can pop up as like all things that involve attention and fame. But also that's why it's like that's why I'm especially interested in like being creative. I just think like it's just a good medium to like explore and connect with others over like. And another thing not to like hate on like gaming too much, but like you know, it's like consumption. You know, you gotta create, you gotta like make stuff. You know, I don't know. There's like totally a creative aspect of like gaming, and I think there's like really fun to play, but you know, you can play. There's like the physical world. You can play. All of that is like there. So I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see. Like I think all these mediums kind of intermix. I think there's a lot of ways to play.
There's totally a space for you on the table. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, so many different ways to do things. Yeah, no, I'm pretty open-minded here, and I thoroughly enjoy creative IRL streams. Yeah. No, I'm thinking, you know. It's nice to just hear your guys' thoughts. It's nice to actually, you know, it's like, it's so different, like you were saying, like to actually sit down and, get to talk to you guys. So different.
Let me ask you a question. What
Yeah.
made you stream today? Like, was it someone who asked you? Like, did someone ask you to go stream, or what made you stream today?
I had the day off, ish, and well, not really. I didn't really have the day off, but I didn't really have anything to do today, and
So you were like, let's figure out streaming.
yeah, I was like, it's been in the back of my mind. I'm like, that was such an interesting experience, and it's been like simmering, and I'm like, it kind of reminded me, it's just been on the back of my mind. I've been simmering, and I'm like, I want to explore it more, and I'm like, and then I was thinking like, well, how do I start? And then I was like, oh, I don't know. I thought about it, and then I just like, I'll just figure it out. I just figured out on a stream.
Yeah. You missed
like,
chat. You 100% missed chat.
What does that mean? Oh, I mean, like, yeah.
I was reading chat. Eclipsed Common said that he missed chat. So
yeah, an itch in your brain you can't get rid of. I don't know. Yeah, I was like, it's just like intrigue, maybe. You're like, what is this? And it's like, I guess it was like kind of curiosity mixed with like, I think I was like, it's like that thing where I'm like, if I overthink this, I'm not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing. And so I was like, well, I'm free. Let me just press start. I don't know. Can't be harder than trying to make some metals in real time. Just press start. It can't be harder than the work I normally do. Just press start. And like, yeah, that was kind of it. I didn't think too much about it.
Dude, I've been entertained by the 3D printer head moving around.
Oh, is it still going to finish? Yeah, we got to get a better angle on that. Oh, I was supposed to answer someone's question. Oh, so okay, what are you making? Basically, I bought this cheap bandsaw from Harbor Freight, and the vacuum attachment isn't very well designed. And so I basically have this part here that allows me to attach the vacuum like directly in front of the blade. And because I'm using like a 32 millimeter vacuum hose, they're really high velocity, but they have very small short distance. So I actually need to put the vacuum right in front of the blade. And so anyways, it's an adapter to mount it on there. I'll show it to you later. And if you get into like airflow, there's like a bunch of physics in airflow. You can have like, I'm going to butcher this. You can have a lot of air moving. You can have air moving fast, volume, a bunch of stuff. Anyways, Anyways, I'll just
Like
show you
the
some.
static pressure or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's static pressure. There's like.
Yep. It's a big
Bunch of
thing in
those
water
things.
cooling.
Yeah, I am using just like a very small vacuum anyway, so I had to design it so that the vacuum is super close. So it actually cuts, the vacuum's going to cut into this. Sorry, the bandsaw is actually going to cut into this part a little, kind of on purpose.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, I don't think you can use PLA for that. Ooh, that's probably a good point. Is it because it can catch fire? Should I use a high temperature material?
It's interesting you
Probably
couldn't.
because like the metal is gonna grind against the plastic and melt it, right?
Probably will melt it a little. PLA fails and it explodes. Quite dangerous. I mean, how much damage can this thing do? Come on, guys. Even if this thing blows up.
This is a bandsaw for metal.
No, it's a woodworking bandsaw.
Oh,
But good point. Yeah, we'll make this out of some high temp stuff. We'll make it out of nylon. Don't worry, guys. But we got to have it fail once so I can find out. I need to see this thing explode at least once.
Yeah, so that should be something you can try next stream. See if you can make a couple samples of different materials and watch a few videos on how materials explode, like you said, and see if you can replicate that. That way, at least
Yeah.
you know in a controlled environment what PLA explosion looks like.
like Mythbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mythbusters.
I think my next stream with my sister, yeah, we're gonna do a little cafe. I have some ideas, but I know that she really wants to. I know she really wants to like be at a cafe, work it. I don't know if she wants to like work at the cafe or make the food or serve the food, but I think it sounds kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do,
I mean,
do you guys know, is there any way to like, do they, I guess I can figure this out on stream. Is there any way to like let's say you make a sale on the cafe, at the cafe, can you like have that as an overlay in the stream? Like how much you're currently have sold? Does that make sense?
I think I've seen stuff like that for like charity events. So maybe there's something
probably.
similar to that.
We would have to ask Raiden, Nico.
Nico, I know, I've heard of Nico from my sister. Apparently he knows his stuff.
He knows his
Yeah.
stuff pretty well. There's probably a way, depending on what you use for actual transactions. Yeah, so I think the way it's gonna have to be is like, first you have to figure out how you're doing transactions. If it's gonna be a manual point of sale where you're kind of making like a little game, then it's not gonna
Kind
be
of fun.
too difficult. But if it's gonna be like official real money, that
Yeah,
might
yeah.
be a bit more in depth. It's definitely possible. Worst case, someone can keep track of it. It's no big deal.
That's interesting. Yeah, no, I got some. I think it'd be fun. I just want to try things out, and at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I'm in an interesting point of my life. You know, what are you gonna say?
Sorry, I recognized Olympus in chat, so I kind of
nice.
explained out loud.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'm just in this point in my life where like I don't know if it's like I'm craving to do something a little bit different, but I think it's like I'm always been drawn to the unknown. I've always been drawn to like it's like my favorite feeling. It's like it's like I mean some people get that when they go to another country. Some people get that when they hike or they discover a new city or they whatever something and I've always kind of just been drawn to the unknown, and I guess right now it's like this feels like really unknown, and I've never even like, I don't have that many like interactions like this where like I talk to people I don't know. So it's also just really fun to like, I want to meet people that are not in my circle. I want to
Yeah.
meet people that are not just reverberating my own thoughts back to me. I want to meet people that challenge what I, you know what I mean? Just people with different opinions. So,
Like I think I mentioned this earlier. I'm not sure if you read it or not, but streaming is honestly a natural extension of what you're doing, both professional and as a hobbyist. Like, so how do I say this? If you look at Yvonne, I'm not sure if you've met her yet. That's Leslie's
she
friend.
came to my studio once for our art show. I've actually met
Oh,
like a bunch of them.
yeah.
Yeah. We didn't talk
Yeah.
too much, but
She's
I met her briefly.
Yeah, so she's a very talented person. She's a gamer first of all, but she
Mm.
does a lot of cooking stuff now, a lot of lifestyle things, and she has a setup where she can very smoothly transition between her PC and her phone for streaming. So oftentimes, actually, like you can consistently catch her doing this. She'll go into the kitchen, cook something with chat, come back, continue gaming, and do a bit more back and forth.
That's so funny. Like, and it's her actual lunch that she's doing
Yeah.
this.
She will bake stuff on stream. She will like just have full on cooking streams. But from from a production perspective, she has everything kind of dialed in.
Yeah.
All the camera angles and everything, all the tech behind it.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be pretty valuable for you if you manage to have a word with her, or Brilliant as well.
Yeah. I know. That'd be so fun to just hear everyone's their experience and what they've experimented with and what they've tried and
Because eventually, what I this is me envisioning something for your stream, like during your metalworking stuff, metal casting stuff. I can see a future in like a year or two where you have a couple of stations around your studio with different camera angles and a simple monitor keyboard to see chat. That way you can just switch over to each station depending on what you're doing, and you can have a like phone mount, like phone gimbal, to just take people around the studio and see what you're doing.
Yeah, that would be really
It would
interesting.
work out really well for you.
Multi-feed.
Multiple different angles.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah. No, I totally know what you mean. And, and it's funny, like, that, like, I started with metal casting because I literally don't do metal casting at all. Like, that was, like, a total random one-off.
Is it bad that I kind of figured that out? Not in a bad way, but I kind of understood that you're interested in this, but you haven't done it too many times.
Yeah. I watched some videos. I was a little overconfident, but it can't be that hard.
It's nothing like that. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I think like, I think what's fun about the idea of stations is like there are 500 different ways to get to a result. Like metal casting happened to be the way to get to the result of making a trophy. But there are so many different other things, that require just so many different processes. And it could be electronics, could be motors, it could be woodworking, it could be laser cutting or plastic stuff or forms. Oh, who knows what it could be, And I think like, and I think that's fun. The idea of like going to stations, like the creative process and the way it changes each time, and how you might solve something. Do you solve it digitally? Do you solve it physically? and what is the task at hand? What are you trying to get towards? Are you, in that scenario, you're trying to make a metal with some vague idea. And another thing that was really fun is like you kind of have to like riff with it. I think my sister kind of designed that metal half with chat. They're like, oh yeah, you should do this. She's just kind of reading it. So I kind of
excels at that.
what's that? Yeah, I like how like you can only have so much control. You can kind of have to let go and see what do they want to do.
Now I see the part you're 3D printing. If you flip it so that the bottom is top and top is bottom, you would only need support for that part.
Yes, this is true. Okay, but I'll show you. This part actually, how do I show this? Autodesk? So this part.
Okay, so okay, see, he understands the task.
So this part is it's floating on two ways. So if I print it this way, then I have to have support on this whole part here. So I chose, you can't quite see it, but basically this whole thing's an overhang. So I kind of chose I don't know, I had to pick one side.
Okay, so my other idea was that if you
Could you
could
print
you
it
spin
upwards?
90 degrees? Yeah, could you like
Oh,
make it
I
stand?
could. You're right.
Yeah. If you make
Yeah,
it
I could
stand
just
this
flip it
way,
on this guy.
you would have
That-
saved material, and the only time you needed supports is in the little holes for your screws.
That's a good point. That's a great point. Is that, do you lose strength by printing when the filament's up and down like that?
I mean,
I don't-
yeah, layer lines matter, right? So it depends. Is your, like, if you print it like a tower, your layer lines are going to be vertical in this orientation. So is that going to matter for the
strength, this
task
part,
it's doing?
this part kind of goes inside this part. So it needs it, and it's holding the weight of a vacuum. So the vacuum comes out here and the bandsaw blade moves through this hole. And so this thing needs a decent amount of strength, because if someone like yanks on this vacuum part, this whole thing might fall apart.
Is the bandsaw blade going through that little gap?
Yeah, it is. It goes through this little gap here.
I see. I see.
I know it's a little risky, but believe it or not, that's the design. That's how I get the maximum amount of. It's gonna work. Don't worry. It's gonna work.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna. I don't think there's gonna be any issue with that. But no, I don't think the layer lines will matter for that particular scenario. I don't think so. Hold on. Let me think about it. It's gonna be horizontal like that. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah, I guess I'll kind of find out. This is so interesting to just kind of like switch and show off your different things. Bamboo goes on top now.
So,
5 minutes. Wow.
What streamers love to do is that they'll make a lot of different scenes, and this is something you should experiment off stream. But you should set up like a couple of different scenes of depending on the type of task you're going to do, and just like play around with the order of the different sources that you have.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
You can layer certain things on top. You can switch scenes and keep everything else the same. So I don't stream, but I have set up my OBS for a different reason. I have a scene just to have my camera feed and the chat and Spotify and Discord.
Oh.
So all four of them are in one scene. And that's locked. So now what I do is that I import that scene into other places as a reference. So I'm not duplicating my camera feed 20 times. And that will save on like memory and all that stuff. and like I can just move everything around as a group. So like you can do a ton of different things on OBS like that.
Interesting. Yeah. All right. I gotta learn OBS. Gotta learn these scenes, the different. Yeah, and then I think, I don't know who was saying this. Someone was saying that you can then put on a Stream Deck, and the Stream Deck can switch between
Yeah.
things, and
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that you can just it integrates into it with the Stream Deck software.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can just switch once you can have your different scenes, and it just you can do like AutoCAD just scene. You press that, it'll pop that up, or you can do full cam, do that.
Mhm.
So yeah, it'll switch between them all.
Yeah.
I got one that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
nifty.
Okay. Yeah. No, that'll be fun to. Understand. Yeah. This 3D printer is pretty cool. That has a camera like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of into it. Sorry, I'm a little. It's fun to watch this thing go.
No worries.
I've been wanting to get one, but I just don't have a reason for it.
Yeah, I
I
get
don't
it.
really have anything I need to build, but I just
I was-
won't.
I was just looking at one before, literally just before I was hopped on the call. I was looking. I think I found one.
Which one are you looking at right now?
Yeah, uses.
I was looking at the
Ender?
Ender 3. I think
Oh, yeah,
V3.
Oh yeah, I had one of those.
KE. It was the KE version.
Got it.
So it's
Yeah,
version
yeah.
3 KE.
Yeah. I used to have the Ender. Yeah. I've heard these Bamboo Labs are pretty good, so I'm just kind of just learning it. Basically, Patty's been doing the 3D printing this whole time, so I don't actually, there's some things I do, there's some things that she does. So she does the 3D printing, so I'm a noob at the 3D printing part.
Yeah, I've heard Bamboo's like the Apple of 3D printing, pretty much.
They've really
Yeah.
cemented themselves.
This 3D printer is
And-
nice. It's like,
Mhm.
and it's like,
It's robust.
yeah, it just works. Oh, all right. I see Tort. How do you spell that? Pronounce that?
Torty chip.
Tort chip. Well, thanks for watching. Nate, what is Patty's role in your studio? If you're okay to explain. Patty's role. Patty basically, I brought her on. Well, she's been there for a long time. She's kind of at Morpheus. She just kind of like, she's what is her role? We just make it up every single day. She just comes in, and then we're like, so what are we gonna do today? We just kind of like,
Her role, the
What's that?
indispensable one.
yeah, we just
role
kind of
is
make up. We make up each day as we go. We never really know what we're gonna do, and she's an artist, an editor. She's like, she can kind of do a lot of different things. She's like, I don't know how to say this. She's like, she doesn't really think she's that great at things, but she's actually, how do I say this? I don't know. She's pretty, it's not a, she's just like, she's just a great personality to be around. She's active. She's actively present. She's actively like thinking about, she's always thinking, and sometimes I kind of get a little chaotic, and she's always thinking about like, oh, what about this or what about that, and so
I noticed that she often like caught you a couple times. When I say caught you, I mean caught you
Yeah.
and Leslie
totally,
a couple times last stream.
like
she knew that
totally,
they
it's like,
encountered this problem.
that's kind of like the ideal person, like when you hire someone, like, they're almost like, ideally they take almost, I don't know how to say this, like for lack of a better way of saying it, like they take like the cognitive load, and they're like, they think about 3 different things, and then they're like, okay, let me tell them this. And she's so good at like being attentive and like taking the cognitive load and thinking about what we might go wrong. But she like, and she knows kind of how to meet you in a certain place. She's just great. Yeah. She's awesome. Oh, I think the print is done. Let me go grab this guy.
Yeah, go. I chat. Start dancing.
Greedy Goose is in chat.
When Nate comes back, he's gonna learn his first lesson.
Oh, look at.
See, he's a natural.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Leslie would have done the same thing. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Could you see me in there?
Yeah. That was fun. That was funny.
Because we've all been watching Leslie for a long time, we're like, yeah, these two are related. She would have done the exact same thing.
Well, there's a camera there. It's so. Anyways, okay. So, let's see. So this part's gonna go. Anyways, the bandsaw blade is gonna move right through the center of this part, and then I will attach, screw in, and there's these screws already where the bandsaw blade, and there's like a bandsaw blade guard. So I'm gonna hijack those screws. And then once that's around the bandsaw, then this is going to come on the other side. And then it will, maybe not so tight, like maybe a little bit looser.
Yeah, you might need to file that a little bit.
Yeah. And then the bandsaw blade will go through here, and the vacuum will suck up here, and hopefully you'll have a really high velocity, and it'll pull the wood off the thing, and this guy's gonna fit. I had to make like a bunch of these to figure out which size is actually gonna fit, and I messed up on like 8 of them. Anyways,
I have 2 questions.
yeah.
So, where would the wood go? Would it go like above that part?
Yeah,
Like,
this
would
is
it
like
would-
below the whole thing. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, the wood would slide above that part, and then the vacuum would suck it through. I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do I show it?
Oh
Let's
yeah,
see.
and the second thing is that, do you happen to have a LiDAR scanner? I don't know what it's called. It's like a 3D scanner.
Yeah, it's LiDAR.
I don't even know.
LiDAR?
Check it out, son.
He
Yes.
does? Oh,
Oh.
Yes. Fancy.
of course
Oh.
he does. Yes, that's the exact one I was just talking about.
Which brand?
So-
This one is called the Miraco Plus Rev Point. Guys, you don't
Dude,
even
he
know.
was so excited getting up and getting it.
3D scanning time. Do.
So is that what you use to scan the bandsaw area and then plan out your 3D print?
Yeah, so that's what I did, and it didn't scan it well, so I've got to learn how to scan still. But basically, I still got to learn this thing.
That's fine. It's a
You
learning
know,
process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
this
learn
is
as you
gonna
go.
be cool. Basically, I'm kind
you
of in
learn
this
as you
point in my life right now where like, like, how do I say this? Like, I think there's a lot of like, people are like, the future is uncertain, and you feel a lot of people are stressed about like their jobs or how is this all going to play out. And there's this fear that like we're going to be replaced. But my intuition about all of that is if you only do one thing, one very specific narrow thing, that fear is greater.
Yeah.
And the more you tinker and you layer and you know, maybe you're in programming, but you're also in like fashion, but then you're also into like underwater cave diving, and then you find some underwater cave diving fashion that involves coding. You know, the more you like layer these interesting different things, the more it shows off like your personal way of viewing the world. And so, you know, if you're wondering why do I have all these things, or why did I, it's actually, I've bought a lot of things more recently kind of as a response of exploring. Like I felt like this feeling of like, hey, like I do photography. Could I like, should I be stressed? And in this search for like an answer, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to layer all the things that I enjoy, and I'm going to see what happens. And the more I layer and the more unique path that I discover along the way, the less I seem to fear about being, the less I just fear about the future. And so that's half of why I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, let me buy a 3D scanner. Let me get into these things. Let me try streaming, you know, just layering all these different things. So that's where I'm at right now in my headspace. So
You know what's funny?
what's that?
You know how the question I asked you before joining the call, you answered
Yeah.
just now.
Layering your
And-
things, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I think that's how you should introduce yourself next time. Next time you do a collab with Leslie or whoever, that's how you should introduce yourself as. Like, hey, I do this by day, but I'm interested in all these things and I'm trying to mix everything up and see where it goes.
Yeah. No, thank you for like reflecting that and to like helping me like see what's interesting. You know, what's interesting. That is really helpful, and I also like, and I really believe it. You know, I think this is true. Like I would probably like give this advice to anyone that's struggling with feeling like maybe they're afraid their future might get replaced in some way. Like I would encourage them to like think about the things they're interested in and try layering them and seeing what comes out of it.
Yeah.
And I think
I'll
you'd
be
be
honest, I
surprised.
am actually at that point right now. A lot. So I said earlier that I'm a software engineer and all that, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of other things that I do, it's mostly been like gaming, learning how to play piano and all that stuff. But I haven't been actively acting on some of the other interests that I have. And I think seeing and interacting with you kind of has given me a little bit of push in that direction. So
Yeah. Oh,
right
that's
back
awesome.
at you. Thank you.
Yeah. No, it's great. Yeah. Like just layer it, try it out. And, you know, in that chaos, something will come out. Like your brain it's like a snow globe. You shake it up and like something will settle and it won't be what you expected. You know, like you were talking about how your process can kind of affect the result. And if you're open-minded on how those things land, if you're not fixated on who you have to be, then there's a lot there. Yeah, just kind of tying it back to like this, you know, well, yeah, what am I interested in streaming? I'm interested in just layering stuff and discovering different parts of myself. And it's just so fun. I just like gadgets. I love things, you know? I mean, come on, look how cool this thing is. It's got all these little things on it. Come on. Come on.
I am the exact same way. I ended up convincing my dad that, hey, we need this enterprise level Wi-Fi setup. I spent
Like a
$500 on that
Cisco
thing.
one from above kind of thing.
I got Ubiquity
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
for best purchase. Then I ended up
Wow.
setting like a Raspberry Pi to control all my home automations because I have a lot of smart gadgets and stuff. And yeah, so there are things I like to do, and I think I'm gonna explore that now.
Hmm.
Once I wake up tomorrow, because it's 2:40
Yeah, yeah,
a.m.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, dude, we should all go to sleep. Oh my goodness, what time is it?
Yeah, it's 1:41
Oh,
for me.
yeah, my bad. Sorry, guys.
No,
We
you're
ended
good.
up.
You're good.
Don't worry about that.
I
Don't
should
worry.
sleep too. I sleep at 12 o'clock. But yeah, no, let's call it. Let's go to sleep. But
Mhm.
yeah, thank you guys a lot.
I
Brandon,
mean, feel
Neil.
free to
Yeah.
continue streaming. Like, you don't have to stop because I might be leaving, but
Oh,
feel
no,
free
no,
to
no, no, no.
continue
It's a
if you
great
want
time to call it. We got to go to sleep. Got to hit
Mm-hmm.
that 12 o'clock timing.
Yeah.
I want to talk to everyone at one point if you guys are open to it. Everyone on the chat. Generation 95. I got to talk to Skulls, Olympus.
Yeah,
All you
maybe
guys, NATO,
we're
dude.
open.
I got to like, it's not fair. You guys don't understand. It's a one-way talk. Crunchy, my beloved, I got to talk to you. It's the only way. Only way. I wish I could just click on the chat and then it would start calling them and they had to pick up.
That would be crazy.
But anyways, I appreciate you guys.
We shouldn't
Yeah.
talk about Twitch's fair chat thing. Sorry,
Yeah.
knock feature.
Oh,
That's
yeah, yeah.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, no,
They
once
had the
again.
guest star
yeah.
feature at one
Yeah,
point.
guest star.
Oh, really? They have a thing like that?
I don't know if it's
So
still a thing, but at one point you could like have people from chat join a call in part of Twitch, kind of like we're doing now.
Yeah, yeah. That's what we need.
But I don't know if it's still a thing anymore.
no, so I don't think it's a thing anymore. Also,
Oh, because of the.
hydrating,
Yeah, I see.
yeah, so
Yeah.
basically that feature was kind of not well received.
Oh.
So they kind of scaled it back down. We used part of that feature last time where it's like we share chats. So your chat is mixed with Leslie's chat. So you would
Oh.
see people from both communities.
Got it.
So yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, still learning this, but
it'll be that.
yeah, once again, Neil, I appreciate your like very thoughtful questions, and Brandon, same from our earlier conversations. So yeah, let's talk more. We should all sleep, we should all rest, and everyone else in the chat, thank you guys
I'm gonna
for
head
your
up, sure.
questions. And okay, let's go to sleep. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna hang up on this side.
All right, good night, guys.
Okay.
All right, take care.
Have
Thank
a
you
good
guys.
one. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so we hang up there. And now, how do we do this one? Yeah, no, thank you guys for sticking around. And hopefully I get to talk to all of you guys because, it's just not fair to not be able to talk back. And we'll see. You can avoid me, though, if you want. I don't mind. Anyways, time to sleep. Thank you guys, and good night.